I don't know how much. I don't know if you guys want to get any sort of backstory, or if you just want to get into
What's
dungeoning.
paint me a picture, Ed.
Well, you guys are starting off in the Yawning Portal, which is it's a tavern, a storied and historic tavern in the oldest part of Waterdeep. This is a tavern that is frequented.
Yeah.
See, so it is a tavern that is frequented by adventurers of all sorts. It is run by Durnan, who, if legend has it correctly, Durnan is old, but he doesn't look it. Like, he looks like a man in sort of his middle years. But everyone that you know of who comes from sort of an adventuring family or has tales of it, their great grandfather bought drinks from Durnan in this tavern. Like, he is old, but doesn't really look it. There's a massive sword. He has a massive great sword up behind the bar. And the focal point of the Yawning Portal Tavern is this massive stone well, huge. And over that well is built sort of this block and tackle sort of pulley system that is used to lower prospective adventurers down into the portal. This portal leads into the dungeon of Waterdeep Mountain. Some call it the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. There's all sorts of rumors, all sorts of legends of where this dungeon came from, of who built it, of what's down there. Some people have gone down and returned. Well, a lot of people have gone down. Few have returned. There's a giant chalkboard that's set up that has names of either single adventurers or adventuring parties and odds on them returning, and odds on what they would bring back, if the whole party would return, all sorts of things that people in this bar bet on. And every time there's somebody gets winched down, it's a huge celebration in the bar. Like, it's a big deal when someone goes down. There's a lot of cheering, a lot of fanfare. Odds are being put up on the bar. But people go down into Undermountain because there is legendary treasure and knowledge down there. Like, it is storied. Everybody knows about it. So some people go down there for the glory. They want their names to go down in the annals of history as someone who ventured into Undermountain and who faced its perils and survived. Some go down there looking for knowledge. So after all, one of the rumors, of course, is that the mine was at the dungeon, is the home and laboratory of Halaster Blackcloak, who is the Mad Mage of Undermountain, and that he is centuries old and has accumulated vast knowledge. Some go down there for the treasure. There's got to be a bunch of wealth down there. A mage doesn't live that long without accumulating a certain amount of wealth, compounded interest, and then others go down there looking for powerful magical artifacts, possibly to usurp the Mad Mage and become the ruler of Undermountain. Various reasons, but you four find yourselves in the tavern. You find yourselves in the tavern. Sorry, hold on. You find yourselves in the tavern, thinking about going down for your own reasons. And there is a board next to the big chalkboard. There's a board with names on it of people who want to go down and are looking for more party members, fellow adventurers who want to join. So how you guys come together is up to you.
The normal way, through alcohol and lying.
So I'm still a folk hero of Waterdeep, right?
Yeah, you are known. Sir Orin Neville Smythe is a gentleman, an older gentleman who fought in some of the orc raids that happened. He fought up north in the orc raids. He is well known in Waterdeep as a warrior, possibly past his prime, an older gentleman. But definitely someone who is, people know about, and he is sung about.
Yes.
So
I imagine that.
And his companion Archibald.
Yes, my mount, my mastiff.
There's music playing
I
now,
imagine.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
I was about to yell.
I imagine I'm sitting by a fire, telling stories to a group about the time that I sailed to the moon and met the king and queen of the moon.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's a crowd around you. So, Sir Orin, do you have your name up on the board? Are you looking to venture in? Or
yes,
are you waiting for a party of adventurers to sort of begin forming?
I imagine Sir Orin's name has been like on the board, but it's kind of like one of those like looking for a party kind of situations.
Right.
I have a question, Sir Orin.
Like, oh,
Sir Orin, how many
yes.
is the sole survivor of your party?
That was one of the unfortunate situations that I've never been into the dungeon of Undermountain.
Oh, it doesn't have to be an Undermountain, just in general. How often are you the only one who survives?
Not very.
Okay.
Me and Archibald are always together.
Not very is good enough. I mean, it's not like you're going to get better odds here anyway. I'll join you going down.
Oh.
So at this, some of the patrons around you begin to sort of take notice of this newcomer. You're a tiefling, right?
Fallen Asimar.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Asmar are not.
I look like a pretty much standard death cultist.
Okay, so yeah, so you have like sort of this, cloak, deep cowl, that type of thing.
Black robes, skulls on it. I have a human flesh-bound book.
Nice. Yep.
I have a skull on my dagger. I have a scythe strapped to my back.
Right.
I mean, stereotypical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Central casting death cultist. Right. But in the Yawning Portal Tavern, doesn't really cause much. Like people are like, yeah, I don't know, man. Death cultist guy wants to go into Undermountain. What are you gonna do? But as this dark stranger sort of comes up and says that he'll join you in your quest, in your party, murmurs start to break out in the tavern. People are getting excited, thinking that we may have a descending on our hands here.
I'll just be sat sort of muttering into a book nearby, just sort of, I'll glance up and just be like, no. Yeah, just, not taking... Sorry?
Is Solus's name up there with me, or?
No, I think, so I guess we'll say I don't know you yet. I'm just...
okay.
I'm sat there sort of muttering to myself, clearly waiting for something that hasn't happened yet.
What's the name of the barkeep again?
Durin.
Durin, please, can you get a drink for my gloomy friend over here?
Durin gives you a nod and pulls a mug of ale and sits it down on the bar. The yawning portal is one of those places where, you know, if you want something, you can get it your damn self. As far as Durin is concerned,
I'll
so
mage
a
hand it
drink
over.
and sets it on the bar.
I'll mage hand it over.
To me, or
No.
No, to
to myself. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't know you yet.
that's true. He's gloomy.
Tell me, old dark one, what is your name?
I'm Moribund. Call me Mori.
And do you have experience in dungeon delving?
No, but I've experience in death.
Oh, I've been around a crypt or two.
Or 3. I was raised in one. Technically. I've destroyed one from the inside. Does that count?
Hmm?
The dungeon I was kept in, I fought my way out. Does that count?
Ah, yes. Were you a child at the time? That would be most impressive.
That was a few months ago.
Ah, less impressive, but still good. Good, yes. I've worked with less.
Probably not.
Oh, don't put yourself down, old boy. You got to look at the glass half full. And at this point, he'll be kind of like tipping, you know, the glass, you know, as he's taking a drink. Like, drink.
I'm not the cheerful drunk kind, by the way.
I would not imagine so.
All right, I'll step up to the board and start looking for names.
Can you read?
A monk? I should be able to. Right?
Possibly. It depends.
I'd like to read.
Okay, yeah. Then yes, you can read. Yeah. So you walk up. So you're not the only, because you're a bugbear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not the only bugbear here. So a lot of people hire bugbears as muscle guards, going, sort of go down in the tavern, basically sort of cannon fodder and guards. So you're definitely not the only bugbear here. You are unique in that you are traveling alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, most of the other bugbears are already sort of attached to people as guards or muscle. But your presence doesn't cause much stir. And you can hear people sort of getting excited, talking about a party forming. And Sir Oren's name is being said, back and forth. Archibald as well.
Oh, is your character's name Amit Shieldson?
No. Chewbacca.
Meaty McShield.
Almost like Chewbacca.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah. So I'll step up to the board, look at names, and everyone's talking. They must be going down. I shall search for them.
Yeah, so there's definitely a crowd that sort of has gathered around. Like they're not hard to spot. Like there's, you see this. You're a gnome, right, Sir Oren?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a gnome sitting with a large mastiff, and the mastiff has sort of like barding and stuff on it.
He's a little gnome with a little blue hat and a giant white plume and a giant curly mustache.
Does your dog like jerky?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'll feed him some jerky. Just don't ask where it came from.
The long pig.
Yeah.
Sir Oren.
Ah! Oh, hey.
I know, I'm exceptionally sneaky.
Yes. Ah. Oh. Yeah. My heart. Yeah.
Are you planning a trip down soon?
Hopefully, yes. I've been here for several months. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Are we going to the Undermountain?
Yes. I don't know what the holdup is.
So as they're talking, I'll sort of start twitching and kind of like leafing through pages like frantically and sort of like, wait, no. Yes. And I'll leap up and I'll just kind of barge someone out the way to get to the group. And then I'll stand.
There's like people in a crowd and whatnot, and this tiefling just comes like shoving people.
I'll stand immediately between the bugbear and Sir Orin, between Chew and Sir Orin, and I'll say, You're Sir Orin. You're Sir Orin. To Sir Orin. So
yes. I am almost done with this one, but I will take another one. Thank you.
What? How much do you weigh?
35 pounds, give or take.
Can't be coincidence. I will come with you as well.
How much do you weigh? What is your arm span to height ratio?
Tiefling. What is your name?
Solus. I suppose my reputation does not reach this far, but I'm sure it will soon enough. You are?
What a great name, Solus. I know a lot of good Solus.
I am Chew.
Chew. Of course you are. Anyway, Are we going?
Might as well. The sooner we get down there, the sooner we can all die.
We're not going to
Do you have my drink yet?
Drink?
I will hand you one.
Oh, thank you.
Shall we alert Durin? We're ready to descend.
Yes, of course.
So hearing these words, the crowd like kind of, hey! Everybody kind of cheers. Durin looks up. He knows the sound. Like he's been doing this a long time. Like he knows the sound of the foolish or the brave, ready to be lowered down. And so he walks over. What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Sir Orin will, have a glass up and be like, yes, after months of searching, I've found worthy adventurers to accompany me, Sir Horny and Sir Furry and Gloomy.
So everybody cheers. Everybody at this, the whole, the crowd cheers. Everybody's, everyone's excited. They're cheering for Archibald. There's probably more cheers for Archibald than there is for anyone else. Sir Archibald has quite a fan following. People really like Sir Archibald.
Yeah.
So when I see down with tinnitus is not the best way. Try to quiet the crowd. I want to keep my hearing.
When I see Sir Orin raise a glass, I'll just look around and then just grab the nearest glass, regardless of the fact that it isn't mine, and just sort of raise it.
You just snatch it out of somebody's hand, like hey.
Yes. Don't really know what I'm doing. It's just like
I also belong among humans. So thank you, baby. Durin walks over and he's, some people come over and they help him with the rig. It's this large platform that he lowers down, or that he sort of swings over or he sets it on the edge of the portal and waits for you guys to climb on.
Okay. Is this thing got chains all the way around it?
Does it have chains all the way around it?
Is it held up by chains?
So it's a wooden platform. It's a wooden platform that's bolted together, and then it's the rigging is all chains.
All right, I'll go ahead and manacle myself to the chains.
Okay.
Safety first.
Safety first, yeah.
I'll just go and climb on and stand right in the middle.
Right. I imagine Solus.
Archibald.
Yeah, I imagine Solus sort of pushes people a little bit, and he's like, like doesn't pay attention. He just like, oh yeah, I gotta get on this thing.
Just like, no.
All right, so Solus pushes his way on. Archibald.
Yep, Mount to Archibald, still drink in hand, toasting, and I'm convinced that Sir Orin barely understands the magnitude of what's going on here. And
Right.
He's just kind of in
Right,
a little bit of a drunken stupor.
He's excited about the cheers and the ambiance. It's like, oh, it's like he thinks it's like a parade type of thing. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
And you can see there are odds being put up on the board. They are lousy. Like the odds are not good.
I've had worse odds.
However, the odds on Archibald coming back are very high.
Nice.
Just Archibald.
I picture the awning portal has a little gift shop with little Archibald stuffed animals, little plush Archibalds.
You can find Archibald merch just about anywhere in Waterdeep, in the radius. There's a lot of Archibald for Open Lord of Waterdeep t-shirts.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Chew.
Just walking on the board.
Yeah, you just climb up there, ready to go.
Yeah, so I'll use a quarter staff as just walking stick. Just
okay. The platform, Durin, and so this is something that give me a perception check.
Anyone or
7.
Pretty focused on the
anyone or
yeah, everyone.
Okay.
12.
10.
22.
Nice.
So everyone but Chewie notices Durin is pulling on he pulls the chain and lifts the platform by himself.
Wow.
Nobody seems to remark on this. It's pretty common occurrence, but you guys sort of notice you take note that Durin by himself has pulled on this chain and sort of and the platform is sort of lifted up off the lip of this thing and is now sort of swung out over the yawning portal.
Seeing that there is no backup, I will unmanacle myself just in case I need to jump at the bottom.
Say again. And what?
I'm going to take the manacles off because if it's just some dude, if he loses or stops paying attention, gets tickled, he's got greasy fingers, any of these things could lead to a plummet. So I need to be able to jump at the very end to negate all that falling damage.
Right, that's how it works.
That's
pretty. No.
So, Durin begins hand over hand, lowering you down into the portal. You go down the shaft, so it's a ways down. Oh, and the ride down is free. The ride up is not.
How much is the ride up?
The ride up is 20 gold apiece.
Wow.
nice.
Good thing I'm filthy rich.
All right, so you swing down. There we go. So yeah, you're descending down. The crowd, the voices of the crowd above begin to get dimmer and dimmer. You still hear cheering and chanting kind of echoing down, but it goes dimmer and dimmer. Eventually, you reach the bottom. You reach the bottom of the bottom of the well. and are now in the dungeon itself.
Does everybody have dark vision?
I believe.
I see just fine. Is it dark down here?
It actually is not.
Yes, I do have dark vision.
Yep, bugbears do.
Does Solace or
Yeah.
Solace?
Yeah.
Being, okay. So everybody in the party doesn't not be in light, so no worries.
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Whoa.
Jesus. All right, so you're scout.
I need to be able to read all those books from a long way away.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you care if I have cartographer's tools and do map making?
No, go nuts.
All right. So that'll be kind of his point of being here.
We have Professor Chewy.
No, I'm an outlander, so not a professor, just curious.
Ed, do Matt and I need to adjust anything in our equipment from things that we have acquired before?
I don't.
Nah, keep it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we didn't pick up too much.
I got a cool ring.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's dark down here. I take that back. Yeah, it's dark down here, but everybody has dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Oh, does Sororin?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Huh.
I'm a forest gnome.
Ah. All right. So you guys land. Here in Undermountain.
Oh. I apparently hit the back button on my mouse.
What? Woo.
There you go.
Okay.
Ah. I imagine the ride down was very relaxing and soothing, and Sir Orin is, unbeknownst to the rest of the group, now asleep on the Archbold.
Mother.
Do you guys want a quick glimpse of how big this place is?
Yeah.
Just this one level?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Okay, zoom all the way out.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we should be able to get through a few levels today.
There are 23 levels in Undermountain.
Yeah.
It took me like an hour just to do all the lighting in this place.
I'm assuming you only did the first level?
I had 3.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
I didn't do any of the doors though, so you guys will just have to, pause when you see the door symbol, because I was like, I think I did like a few of the doors, and I was like, fuck it.
That's better.
This place is massive. Okay, so yeah, I think you guys, like the last time you guys were here, you guys explored like maybe an 1/8 of it or something like that. You guys didn't go very far.
Oh no.
No.
I think we got to.
I mean, we made it to the goblin.
Yeah, you guys didn't explore level 1 very much. Then you went downstairs pretty fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way did you go? We'll go a different way. Find a new experience. Maybe we'll find some woke slimes or something.
Okay, so there's a thin layer of sand on the floor in this room. The only exit is the one over here that you guys can see. And there are dented, rusty shields that adorn the wall, and there's also graffiti all over the wall but it looks like adventurers that were started their quest in high hopes. Wrote messages of like, oh, we're gonna conquer Undermountain and blah blah. There's also a few messages scrawled in blood.
Nice.
I'll read those because those are important.
There's also a few messages that are scrawled in blood. That you can see that say, just beware, danger. Tell my wife I love her.
So the one that said, "Tell my wife I love her," I'm going to cut my finger and write "no" in blood underneath it.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah, so there's sand covering the floor. There's a thin layer of sand covering the floor, and there's shields hung up around the walls.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
And the shields look old.
Can you dismount the shields?
Yeah.
Okay. So if nothing else, we can use the shields as gold for our passage back up.
So as soon as you touch, most of the shields, when you touch them, they sort of like break apart and crumble in your hands, like they're really old and rusty.
Okay. Never mind. Of course, it would have to be this way.
But do you how many of the shields, like, do you like sort of start taking shields down, or?
No, I just grab one. If that's what happens, it's like, of course.
Yeah.
So behind the one that you pull off, there's another message written in blood.
Oh, what's this one say?
Who speaks Elvish?
Me. I speak Elvish.
You can read Solus. In Elvish, it's scrawled in blood. It says, beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates.
How did you know to take this shield down?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lucky, I guess.
just lucky, I guess.
Luck? I'll sort of scribble the note down in like a little. I'll sort of put the big book away that I was carrying and just take out like a little pocket book with just like a little.
You take a note
scratch the message down in there. No.
Do you read it out loud?
So I'm reading it out loud, and you might be able to tell that I'm like counting the number of like syllables in each line, like looking for. It's like no. It's probably just coincidence.
I can imagine Maury going, "I've always lived a charmed life."
Out the right side of bed, I guess.
And I'm still asleep.
Yeah.
Just on the back of Archibald, like Archibald is alert and awake and is sort of moving around, and you're just sort of like strapped into the saddle, like.
I'll feed Archibald some more people jerky.
Yeah. Soren? Sir Owen!
Hey, cucumber trees.
We need to. What?
We need to what?
We need to find the. We need to find the library of the Mad Mage. You know the way, right?
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
That was a joke.
Probably not.
Yes, of course I know you. Yes, it's right up ahead.
Ah, excellent. Lead on.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right, Chewie, what are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my mouse right now again.
Oh.
Come on,
you should go to an IT shop, kind of like a veterinarian.
Yeah, so I don't know, I'll just kind of look around and start map making whatever room we're in.
Okay, yeah, sort of sketching it out.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
All right.
You have
got
cartography
this
tools,
far.
as in taking angles and slopes and stuff.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Why do you fail to
Doing
pair?
well.
Nope.
Because if I use my keyboard trackpad to zoom in, it zooms the whole thing, and then I can't see any dice rolls or open anything to change hit points.
That sounds useful.
I am having challenges.
Oh, we made it this far. Do you want me to keep going?
I was about to say, is the dog got dark vision?
Does the dog have dark vision? Yeah,
Probably
we'll say for the sake of poor Archibald that the dog has dark vision.
It's a badass dog.
Good old Archibald.
I see you put all of your stats into your mount.
I mean, he is pretty tough.
I'm not. I'm very
I think
squishy.
he even has magic armor.
Okay.
Oh,
There
of
we
course Windows needs to update right now. Fuck you.
I'm laughing with you. You have my full support.
Wow,
You-
Do we see
Did I
stairs
find-
or?
did I find Strahd's book when we were playing before?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I threw that in there because I didn't know if you guys. Yeah, I threw that in there because
Well, I
I
might,
thought it would be fun.
yeah, I might just get.
You can get rid of that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, like Solus found Strahd's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, keep it. It's a copy from a different dimension.
He just throws
Pay
those
no
things out
attention
like.
to the man behind the mask, or the.
Yeah, it was a second edition.
That's awesome.
He throws those
I
things
fully
out.
expect if our main group makes its way to Waterdeep to see Archibald stuffed animals.
Right? Yeah, they're just merch everywhere.
I Heart Archibald T-shirts.
Yeah.
There's a drink named after Archibald.
Yeah, the local softball team is the Mastiffs or whatever.
The Mastiffs, yeah, the
That's awesome.
local softball team. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys make your way along the passageway. It's it's dark as you would expect.
Okay. Keep going cautiously.
How far would you say? How far would you say the library is, Soren?
The library. Oh, it's huge.
Yes.
So in this hallway, in the hallway, the hallway that you're about to enter.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Are you working? So in this hallway, you can see that there are these bas reliefs. So every 10 feet, there's a 9 foot high, 4 foot wide, 3 inch deep door-shaped recess containing the bas relief carving of a demon. Each relief depicts a different kind of demon.
I want to say, remember this, Solus?
What? Remember?
And then there's
Never mind.
Yes.
there's also you also see a strange skeleton. You give me a nature check to see if you can identify what kind of skeleton it is. Lying on the floor, and one of its thin arms is pointing towards a particular demon on the south wall.
That is a 20.
Oh yeah, that's a Kinku.
Ah, yes, this is obviously a Kinku.
Oh,
Bird people.
bird.
All right, that doesn't really help me at all. What's a Kenku?
Bird people.
Bird people. You
Bird
can tell by the beak.
Yes.
Thanks for clarifying.
I guess I'll go. So I'll walk over, as I'm sure I did before, to the statue that it's pointing at.
Yeah.
And kind of look at it and poke at it a bit. Which demon is it?
This is a Nafelshini. Sorry, Nafelshini.
Right.
Nafelshini.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Would it have been native to the layer of the 9 hells that I came from?
What layer of hell do you come from?
I was a Mephistopheles tiefling.
Isn't there now just
So the statues are down this hallway?
They're in. Where are you at? No, they're back here. Whoop, in this hallway.
Okay.
So I was from Cania.
Let's see. Yes. Yeah, these are particularly grotesque. They look like sort of warthog-looking bipedal beast, cloven hooves, warthog face, big tusks. Pretty gross.
Nice. So, I remember these from when I used to go on hikes as a child.
Man, your childhood.
Relative?
No. Interesting. Yeah, so I'll is there anything, is it an accurate representation or is there anything obviously wrong with it?
It's fairly accurate.
Okay. I guess I'll just kind of look at it, sort of climb up, maybe have a look behind it, see if there's anything, sort of shake it a bit.
Does it move?
Yeah, so you as you're sort of climbing up it, you pull on one of the tusks, like your foot touches one of the tusks, and it clicks down, and the thing sort of recesses, and you can see. But I fucked up the way I did the lighting. That's right, I was moving you guys across. The thing moves open, and you can see a passage behind it.
Is this?
Oh, brilliant!
Is this the way to the library, Sir Orin?
Probably.
Probably.
Yes, many pathways lead to the library.
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Many ways. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Let's go. And I'll walk down the passageway.
Okay.
Where is it?
Sorry, it was late. I was doing this thing. I was doing the thing last night, and I screwed up how I did the door. So I'll just move you there. You're basically on the other side. There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Down here, yeah. So it's just on the other side.
My party members are disappearing.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure they're fine. And Maury. There we go. Oops. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, you find this this passageway. So the secret door opens to reveal. Yeah. It opens up to reveal a 10-foot square cubicle with a 5-foot wide tunnel of rough-hewn stone leading away from it. The tunnel descends slightly until it reaches a room that smells like a sewer.
Gross.
Gross.
Well, I guess the library could be this way.
Yeah, you're getting wafts of sewer funk coming up from the tunnel.
So yeah, I'll start. I'll start.
It's still a long way.
Yes, of course. So yeah, I'll walk out into the.
So yeah, so you get to this room.
Yeah.
So you notice that the floor of this room is slanted, so that it's slanting down from east to west. So west is lower.
Right.
And there's just some foul water that covers the floor. And it barely reaches the east wall. So you're like, it's sort of dry over here. But then there's, it gets deeper as you descend towards the west. And you can see a statue, sort of here where this circle is. There's a wide alcove in the north that contains a life-size statue of a Sahuagin water beast that is submerged up to its chest in the sewer water, and the statue is emitting a dim purple radiance.
Oh.
And its head is completely turned around, and one of its arms has broken off and is nowhere to be seen.
My old friend, perhaps you can give that statue a look. You had such good luck with the first one.
Sure, of course. Whatever you say. I'm sure you know what you're doing. So I'll kind of use mage hand to kind of rummage around in the water and see if I can find the arm.
Give me an arcane check, with a disadvantage because you can't see through the water.
Yeah. It's only 8.
Yeah, so your hand is sort of like kind of going through the water. And it's funky, man. Like as the hand sort of disturbs the water, like you're getting fresh wafts of funk, but you're not really able to find the arm.
This water's filthy. Let me see if I can clear it a little. So can I?
You notice the head of the statue is backwards.
Yeah. Can I use prestidigitation to clean the water at like section by section as I sort of look around, just sort of like, basically putting like and you like put a glass into the sink to kind of look for something under the water.
So
I can clean or soil an object up to a cubic foot.
So you can't really clean the water. Because, you were talking about, like, particulates and funk and,
Yeah.
and osmosis is not your friend here.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about, like, bugbear physiology?
Do you know anything about bugbear physiology? Give me a nature check. You checking out Chewy, or?
Well, yeah. I'm going to see something here. That is a 16.
Yeah, a little bit. You've probably squared off against a couple of bugbears here and there. You've probably seen them hired as mercenaries for caravans and stuff.
Would I know that if bugbears are like good climbers and like strong?
Yeah, they are excellent climbers and very strong.
Zephyr, perhaps you can climb that statue and turn that head facing correctly.
Why?
Why not?
That is a good question there. Why not?
I can throw you.
I quite fine where I'm at.
Well, let's just
your superior climbing skills would be great in this situation, and your muscles.
Mage hand to turn the head round.
So you can just manage to turn it. You don't think you'd be able to lift the stone head, but you think you can turn it with mage hand.
Yeah.
And you manage to get it sort of facing forward, and you can see that that there's holes for eyes and a hole for the mouth.
Uh-huh.
Well, never mind.
Sorry, were you two saying something?
No, nothing important.
No. Well, I don't see anything happening.
And the statue is glowing purple, like it still sort of has that purple glow about it.
Would I know what that signified, other than it's a bit magic?
You can. So detect magic would let you know. You can give me an Arcana check. That would tell you if you had just some knowledge about faintly glowing statues.
16.
So it could signify that there is magical protection on the statue. It could signify that there is something magical about the statue itself.
Right. Okay.
Knowledge Arcana?
Okay. I guess I'll.
What was that, Rob?
I said, have him do Knowledge Arcana. I mean, technically it's a skill of mine, but I've only got a +4 to it, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll an Arcana. That's what Solus just did.
I'm pretty sure it's magical.
Here, I'll tell you what I know about purple glowing statues. Magic AF.
Well, I don't know. We could go and take a look at this statue, I guess.
Yes, you're the statue expert here. How about it?
Okay, I'll start wading through the water.
Yeah, so it is slimy and gross. Like it's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
You get out. So you head over to the statue.
Yeah.
So as you make your way over to the statue, over there to the statue, you're sloshing through the water, and you get to the statue, and you can see sort of this. It's faintly glowing, and you can now look better into the eye holes and the mouth holes, and you can see that they're sort of charred black on the inside, like there's soot and stuff on the inside.
Right.
And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
That is a 5.
What'd you get?
12.
Okay. So you will you feel this you feel sort of this psychic weight sort of hammer at you. You're able to sort of hold off on it a little bit, but you take 5 damage.
Ow.
5 psychic damage. And then I need everyone to roll initiative.
It's a trap!
Trap!
Well,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
16.
15 for Sir Oren.
9.
9 for Chewie.
11.
11 Solus.
15.
15 for Murray.
I'm not used to only having a +1.
You're like, oh man.
Hey, I've got a +0.
Oh, no.
Almost all my stats are +0.
Yeah, Boomer and Sir Orin have only a +1, so I'm everything business as usual.
Oh, and all right. So, all right. So, Sir Orin, you're up. So you suddenly see Solus sort of stagger back a little bit. Like, you don't see anything like physically hit him, but you can see him stagger back a little bit, and like a little trickle of blood sort of comes out of his nose.
Stop picking your nose.
Don't-
We're watching.
Don't know what's going on, so I will just ready myself.
Okay.
I'll hold and wait to see if something comes out, either towards one of the party members or if there's something visible I could see. And I'll call out to Solus and, "Are you okay?"
The statue! Don't look at the statue! Ah!
Oh.
You see Solus whip out a tinfoil hat. The government.
Thanks for making this.
Okay, so Sir Orin has sort of, readied himself, maybe couched his lance,
Yeah.
getting ready for the for come what may. All right, Murray.
Mage hand to turn the head the other way.
Yeah, so you reach out with your mage hand, you're like, ooh, there's no point in staring at that thing. Sort of creep that thing back the other way. Yeah, so you turn the head. Statue's still glowing purple. You don't really see there's nothing visibly changes about the statue other than the fact that your mage hand has now turned its head to face towards the wall. Anything else?
I'm going to take a little 5-foot step in here and peek around the corner to keep an eye on what's going on, but just in case something blows up or poisonous darts come from everywhere, I'm
Smart.
not in the line of everybody else.
Right, smart. All right, Solus.
I guess. So Solus like stagger back and then you dare attack me, you stupid statue! I'll just throw a firebolt at its at the head.
At the head of the statue. All right, go ahead and give
Wait,
me.
aren't you still on top of it?
He got sort of knocked. He's in the water now.
Yeah.
He sort of staggered back under the surprise psychic assault.
That is a 23.
Oh yeah, that'll hit for sure. So yeah, you launch a firebolt at the head of this statue. Give me a damage roll.
I strike it for a mighty 13 fire damage.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So you hit the stone statue with your fireball. You see a sort of it's scorch on the surface of the statue. You see the purple glow ripple a little bit.
Yeah.
As the fire hits. But other than that,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
2.
I'll just ready my quarterstaff to keep someone at bay.
Right. Hey. Oh. All right.
And yeah, right there.
Okay. So Solus, you see at the foot of the statue, you see the water ripple.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see the water sort of ripple, and this sort of oozy pseudopod shoots out of the water. Oh, then we may have lost Matt. His
He does
Wi-Fi.
look a little still.
Yeah, his Wi-Fi may have failed him again. Let's see, what is his AC? Does this hit?
I can find out.
What's up?
I can find out what his AC is.
My phone's ringing. Hold on.
His AC is 14.
Oh, I think Matt may have just tried to call, but he did not. His AC is 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it missed.
This group's AC is probably going to be much worse than our last run. Without as
I have a 17 AC.
You have a 17? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an AC slightly above target because mine's 12. Hey, Dex is just 10. I got no bonuses, man.
Chewy, yours is 15. I'd say Chewy should be pretty good. Should be decent. 15. It's not too bad.
I took the Sentinel feat instead of upping Wisdom Index.
Oh, just so you know, so there's a modification that I make to the Sentinel feat.
Okay.
The modification is you can't have it.
So that only works for large or smaller creatures for reducing their speed to 0.
Oh yeah. That's.
So like if you did that to like a purple worm, it wouldn't super care.
It's more of a distraction.
Right.
That'd be funny as hell, though.
So yeah, you can't basically, yeah, you can't stop their movement like if it's huge or bigger.
Yeah.
But that's the only modification. It's just that it has that proviso that's larger. It's the same rule for pushing stuff too. It can only be one size above your size.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I've just
Can't see you.
tether. When you use my phone, I'll just tether through my phone. So,
All right.
So with the pushing, because bugbears count as one size larger, does that mean they can go from large to huge to attempt to push?
Oh, because of your strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
I don't think it'll happen, but just curious.
Yeah, because you count as one size larger, right, when you do stuff like that.
Yeah,
because
for
of your
carrying
strength.
capacity and strength checks.
Yeah.
So am I dead? Is this?
No. So sort of this gray oozy pseudopod lashes out at you, but it misses because your AC is 14.
That's right.
Yeah. So it misses, but you can see at the foot of the statue, this sort of like the water rippled. This thing shot out of this like sort of pseudopody thing, sort of shot out at you. It missed. You managed to dodge it, and then it whipped back into the water, and the water sort of rippling and is now still. You can make a nature check if you want to see if you know what that was.
13.
So you think it's some kind of ooze.
An ooze.
Given the environment that you're in, yeah, you're like, you know that there are oozes that live sort of in the in dark, damp, dank places such as dungeons, and you're not super sure what kind of ooze, but you know that that's probably what you're looking at here.
Right. It's an ooze. There's an ooze in here.
We are back to the top, Sir Oren.
All right. I will move in. Me and Archibald.
All right. So you direct art. So the water. Let's see. So let's see. It is 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. Yeah. So the water is. So the water where Solus is at is 4 foot deep.
That's real deep for me.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Well, it's definitely going to be deep for Archibald.
Can Archibald keep swimming with me on him?
Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, he's pretty strong, and you're pretty small. Yeah. So yeah, he can probably do a little bit of a doggy paddle on the way out there.
Okay. We'll try and keep close by the wall.
Okay.
Make my way.
I strongly urge you not to go in the water. Let's try staying out of the water and just shooting it first.
I have no means of projectiles.
I do.
All right, yeah. So you can see, Solus is sort of pointing at where the water is like now. You can see it. It's the ripples are subsiding and whatnot, but you can see, he's pointing at the sort of the foot of the statue, sort of this area here.
All right.
And saying, "Ooh."
Sir Orin will be taking swipes into the water with his halberd, like, "How about you? Ah! Thought you could get away, eh?"
Yeah. So, you're just basically sort of splashing in the water. Just sort of splashing in the water, not doing a whole lot, but
I'm making it sound very...
Yeah, making a tremendous amount of
triumphant.
noise and mess. You're basically coating Solus in this sort of this sewage, plastic coated this nasty sewage water.
I'll save you, Solus.
But who will save me from you?
All right, Maury.
I'm going to go ahead and peek around the corner slightly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot the head off the statue.
You're gonna try to hit the statue's head?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
$20 and $25. That's
Nice.
total.
Is it 2 attacks?
2 attacks, 20 and 25, because each of my beams is a separate attack.
Okay, yeah, both hit.
All right. Uh, 13 and 10, so 23 total.
Okay.
And let me figure out how the push works again. Hold on. It just says that when you hit a creature, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away. There doesn't seem to be a save.
Right. So the statue's head is actually like screwed in and attached.
Mm.
So you hit it, but you managed to do enough damage that you actually sort of blow a big chunk of the statue's head off.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of goes, sort of concrete, sort of, hits or marble hits the back wall and sort of rains down into the water, sort of splashing and whatnot. And you can see the purple aura that was sort of coming from the statue. You can see that it's still in the same shape, even though part of the statue is missing.
All right, then I'm going to just step back around the corner and recharge.
Okay. Solus.
Sir Orin, do we have to come through this way? Is this the way?
Oh, we don't have to go this way.
We don't have to go this way.
No, you just seemed so excited.
Ha ha. Right. Well, I'm more excited.
You want to go a different way?
Yeah. If you know a different way that doesn't have oozes and cursed statues, that would be great. Back the way.
I'll see what I can do.
You're great. I guess we'll leave then.
Okay.
Okay. Why does Solus think that Sir Orin knows his way?
Well, because he was gathering the party, and he obviously.
Oh, he just assumed that why would anyone go down there if they didn't know where they were going?
Yeah, exactly. That would be insane.
And Sir Orin is used to people asking him questions about things and him just agreeing and being like, yeah, no, that happened.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. So what would you like to do, Solus?
I'll retreat towards the door.
Do you take the? Are you disengaging?
Yeah, I'll disengage and retreat towards the door.
Okay.
And, yeah, just come. So, is there anything in there? Did anyone see anything in there other than the statue and the ooze? No.
There's water.
I didn't really look around, I'm afraid.
Well, that was. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Please lead on the other way, Sorin.
All right. So so you guys leave that room.
You're welcome for saving you from the ooze.
Does the ooze come out of the water?
What? Well, say it again.
Does the ooze come out of the water?
No, you don't see anything coming out of the water. You see it looks calm and quiet.
Shoot a couple more times into the water just to make sure.
All right. Give me attacks at disadvantage.
How many attacks?
Well, if you're just gonna make an attack as you leave, like just give me one attack action, whatever you're gonna do.
And I got a 12 and a 22.
Yeah. So you see, like, on one of the attacks, you see sort of something in the water sort of writhes and sort of flips about, and then the water goes still again.
There's definitely something in the water. I can shoot it a bunch if you want. Hello?
Sally?
Did they leave? Like,
yeah, we're gone.
I can shoot it a bunch if you. Oh, you dicks!
Guys,
of course. It's like I can probably kill it from here if you want. It just might take a few minutes.
You think? But we're not going. But we're not going that. What party of imbeciles have you assembled for this wild goose chase, Sir Orin?
Then I got you.
The very best.
Top men.
You sound like my kidnapped father. You don't want to do that.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to keep shooting until they decide to drag me away.
All right, so
I grab him by the collar and drag him down the hallway.
I move very easily.
Just bugbear handle him down. You're like, come on, a-hole.
We're going a different way.
Okay. I was just going to, send it on to the master.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Oop, hold on, Sir Orin.
Yeah.
There
Yeah. Bye. Oh.
Just in the abyss somewhere. Oh! All right, so you guys are back in the hallway with all of the statues, the relief statues of the demons. So on the north wall, there is a Baylor, a Balgura, Chasm,
Something or other.
a Dretch, a Glaberzul, a Goristro, and a Hezro. On the south wall, there's a Merilith, the Napalshi that you just came through, a Quasit, a Shadow Demon, a Vrock, and a yaklol.
Do they all open passages?
They're just statues. They're these
I'll
statues.
search the skeleton.
The skeleton is bare. There's like it literally is just a skeleton laying there with its arm sort of pointing towards the Napalshi.
And that's the one we just went through.
And that's the one you guys went through to the south. Yeah.
I'll go down more and look at some more statues, I guess.
Oh, before we go, I'm going to take some charcoal and rub the tusk that makes the door open. So it's blackened and obviously different than the rest of the statue.
Okay, like to mark it?
Yep.
Okay. And so as you're marking, like you kind of pull on the tusk, the door swings shut again.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about a slime walking in behind us later, unless it knows how to open the door. Yeah, it probably knows how to open the door. Keep an eye out behind it.
So I'll sort of clean myself off with with prestidigitation, just sort of eyeing Sorin sort of like moodily as I sort of clean all of the crappy water off of myself.
Sorin is oblivious to any kind of animosity.
All right. And then, so yeah, all right, hold on just 1 second. Let me do this. All right. Pay no attention to that.
All right, didn't see anything.
Ooh.
Okay, so, and then let's do a couple more. So I'm not going to do all of these. I'll just do a few because you guys can get the idea. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. Okay. Okay, so perfect. Like that. And I'll do one more over here. Okay, so you guys, what else? Are you guys gonna do anything else in that hallway, or are you gonna move on?
Just check all the
I'm gonna
statues.
move on.
Move on.
Oh, you're gonna check the statues?
Yeah. There was one of them, use Mage Hand and, cop a feel on all the statues.
Just sort of rub around on all the statues there.
Uh-huh. Check out behind them, see if there's secrets underneath them. If there's like a, knock on them, make sure they're not hollow.
Okay. Yeah, so you give me an investigation check as you're sort of feeling up all the statues.
Yeah, give me a challenge, why don't you? Because, my investigation is +1, bitches.
Woohoo!
I have 3. I got 3.
Yeah, you don't, all of your statuary groping doesn't really reveal anything else.
That's all right. I had a good time.
Yeah, you got a real appreciation for, just the smooth flowing lines of the artist's work.
Who knew that Baylor went regimental?
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you sort of feel up all the statues. Don't really discover anything.
All right. Following the dog butt.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So pretend that there's a lot more pillars than that. There's like 7 of them in a circle here, and then there's a couple here and a couple here. Yeah, there's 2 up here and 2 down here.
Solus, what did that writing on the wall say again? and back at the entrance, behind the shield.
Behind the shield? I'll consult I'll consult my my notes, and then I'll tell him, with but in a weird, like putting emphasis in strange places, like I've been like overthinking it a bit too much.
Emphasis.
And
the Mad Mage will look at the what was it, Ed? What was written behind the shield?
Behind the shield was written, beyond the pillar forest, the Mad Mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates.
So there's a forest of pillars, apparently.
So you think we're close?
No.
You think we're
Yes,
close?
possibly.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we're probably right at the end of this thing.
Yes. Seemed long enough.
I imagine that ooze is probably what killed all those other party members.
Yeah.
Those other adventurers.
Yeah. Well, it seemed pretty tough, so it's believable. Okay, so beyond the pillars then. Okay, and I'll walk.
And behind magic gates. So
Do I see any gates from like standing in the middle here?
No. So as you walk in, you see two bugbears taking off down this hallway. Down the hallway over here.
They're friends of yours, Chewie?
Not necessarily.
Hashtag not
I thought you all knew each other.
Oh, sorry. Not that one. Sorry, the southern tunnel. You see him taking off down the southern tunnel.
Huh.
All right.
Hey!
Look in the direction they were running from, or did they just see us and then turn it
So
on?
they were like hiding behind the pillars, and then as you guys came into the room, they took off down the southern tunnel, and you can see on the southeast wall over here, there's written in common in like big letters, "Certain death this way," with an arrow pointing towards the southern passage.
The way they went.
Well, we're obviously not going that way.
Agreed.
And you can see there's the skeleton of a giant constrictor is wrapped around this pillar here.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to stand back up on the stairs over here. Ask anybody if they mind if I blast the skeleton.
wait.
Okay.
I'll
just go up and touch it.
So yeah, you go up and like you're kind of like, what the? You go up and touch it, and it just goes, and just clatters to the floor. Like it just collapses and clatters to the floor.
I'll shoot it a couple of times anyway, just to be sure.
Yeah, you sort of blast the skull of the thing. It sort of like bounces up into the air, and then on the second shot, it sort of powders. And yeah, that's it.
Can never be too sure about these things.
I see you're the kind of shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy.
Why ask questions?
Well, for the knowledge, of course. I mean, how else would you unravel the secret?
You just ask the master. He knows everything anyway.
Well, that's why we're going to the library.
You need help.
Is it possible?
So which way is the library from here, Solus?
Why? Wait a minute. Why are you asking me? You're the one.
Huh?
You're the one who knows your way around down here.
Right. It's this way.
Ah, I see. You. Is this some kind of test? Do you test your party members this way?
Oh, you're catching on quick.
Can I insight on Sir Orin to see if he knows where he's actually going?
Yeah, you sure can.
That is a 14.
14. Yeah, so you're
Well, I gotta
you're starting to like put stuff together, and you're like,
can I roll a deception?
Yeah.
It's not great.
Better than 14?
Nope.
Yeah,
I got a 10.
you're starting to get the feeling that Sir Orin may have no idea what's going on here. Like you're starting to put together like there's some subtle clues. But you're starting to get the idea that he may not know what he's doing down here.
Sir Orin?
Yes.
You might be
Brave
lost.
Chewie.
Have you forgotten since you've been here, since you looked at a map?
I have no memory of this place.
It would appear so from what we've been seeing.
No, it's just a test. He's just testing us.
Probably not. He probably ran into a vampire that wiped his memories. He's just using us to draw it in. And we're going to be the vampire's food later.
If you're slower than me, you will be.
I'm not
I don't know
slower than
about
you.
vampires, but have I ever told you about the time that I crossed the river of wine into the forest of cucumbers?
Yes, stories are great, but let's move on.
Man, that vampire had a sick sense of humor.
Oh, I'm going to be going up this way. North.
Yeah, so you begin, sort of heading up the hallway, sort of the same stone as everything else. You can see the door as you move up. The passageway leading east has a door.
I'm sure he knows where he's going.
Keep an eye out for both the slime and the ooze, and the bugbears.
Go up to the door.
Yeah.
To the door.
Yeah.
Try to open it.
Yep, the door opens.
Check for traps.
After opening it.
that is the easiest way to check for traps.
Yeah.
You can give me an investigation check if you'd like.
13?
You detect no traps.
It's fine. Let's go.
So yeah, you head into the room. In the middle of the room, you see an unadorned wooden armor stand with a faintly glowing longsword strapped into it. At the base of a stand, there's the skeletal remains of a hand amid some dried bloodstains. You can also hear distant voices when you first come into the room. You hear sort of these they have like sort of an echoey kind of tinny quality. When you come into the room, you can and there's sort of a jumble of voices. Like you hear, it's a little bit hard to make out what any one of them is saying.
Hello.
Quiet, everyone.
Oh, shh.
You can give
hello.
You can give me a either a perception or an intelligence check to figure out the voices.
Okay.
I will cast Pass Without Trace on our group.
Cool.
I'll do perception.
All right.
22.
Yeah, so you're able, like, sort of focusing on the voices, Sir Orin, you're able to sort of make out individual conversations, like words that are coming out. And you can hear people talking about the price of goods and news, like current news of Waterdeep. And you can hear them talking about, you hear one lady asking about, like, how much does this cost? And then you hear someone reply to her and her say, that price is outrageous. And then you hear some other people that are talking about the Open Lord's latest decision, or the Open Lord's, how the Open Lord has been overthrown, or not overthrown, but dethroned, whatever it is. He's been Daggalt Neverember was the Open Lord of Waterdeep, and how he's been ousted, and what that might mean, and what the masked lords are doing. If it, what you hear one guy say that they're idiots, another guy say, shh, they could be listening.
So I can guess that we're probably underneath maybe the bazaar or the marketplace of water.
That's what you would, yeah, that's what you think. You think these are just basically, there's probably ventilation shafts that are going up, and you're basically just hearing stuff that's happening on the surface that's just echoing down.
We're underneath the marketplace. I knew this.
That I believe.
And in the center of the room is the sword stand with the glowing longsword on it.
Moving on.
There's no one wants the sword?
Probably cursed anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Anybody have identified?
Mm-mm.
Is it in a sheath or is it just on the wall?
So there's a stand in the middle of the room, and the longsword is strapped into it. And then at the base of the stand, there's the skeletal remains of a hand, in sort of a dried pool of blood.
Yeah.
Is there any writing on the sword? Like if I just go over and look at it.
So looking at it, you see that there is no writing on the sword, although it is glowing. It does have a glow to it, sort of sheds light, sort of a 10-foot radius.
Considering the nothing left but a hand is probably trapped as well as cursed.
Oh, I'm glad I found such a bunch of experienced adventurers to come on this journey with. Yes, you're probably correct. Yes, I'm sure.
My uncle would have done it. Also, he probably would have poisoned it too.
Is this another door over here?
Yeah. So basically, down there you can see that there's a secret door on this side, and there's like a little cover, like a little slider thing that you can slide back, and it has 2 eye holes, and you can see the hallway you were in before.
I'll check out the door.
There was probably a door. There's a hidden door there, but it would take me be a bitch for me to open it. There's a hidden door there that you can open from this side that leads out to that hallway.
Okay. All right, back.
You want to open it so that other people can come through easier?
To touch the trapped sword?
Sure, as long as it's them.
Well,
nope.
What if they come looking for this sword?
Then we're helping them. We're very kind to people that way.
You're right. Let's open the door. I'll go and open the door.
Yeah, open it up, prop it open.
Yeah.
So do you guys know what happened the last time you came through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was super funny because Sir Oren, Matt was all excited because he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a cavalier and I've taken the thing and I've got a pole arm and I've got the pole arm master feat and blah blah." That sword has a curse on it, so that if you grab it, you can't let it go. And so Sir Oren picked it up and could not let it go, so he couldn't use his pole arm. He couldn't use the pole arm. He had built this whole character around being a cavalier and about having this pole arm. And he's all, I grabbed the sword. And I'm like, yeah, you grab it. And he's like, oh yeah. I go to put it in my backpack. Yeah, you can't do that.
What?
It was really funny.
Yeah.
So what if you get
Yeah,
disarmed?
we laugh.
What's up?
Can someone disarm it from you?
It immediately teleports back into your hand. So like if you pry it loose and it fall, like before it hits the ground, it goes whoop, right back into your hand. And the only way to get rid of it is either through remove curse or to cut the hand off.
Is it
And
at
so-
least a good sword?
No, it's just a cursed sword. And so it was funny because the two Matts were going through here, and after Matt Farnsworth picks it up and he can't let it go and uses polearm, Matt Hill goes, "Oh, that explains the severed hand on the ground." Yeah, you shouldn't have picked that up.
Yeah, I'm going to use the severed hand to wedge the door open.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck that sword.
It was really funny. It was really funny. I laughed.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on.
Yeah. Best part was how excited Matt was to play. Oh, I got the polearm feet. I got that. You now have a cursed sword. Can't let it go.
No! Am I at least proficient with it? No.
Yeah.
Oh!
It was really funny. Okay. Anyway. All right. Yeah. So carrying on.
We also have Pass Without Trace, so we're super stealthy.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, keeping an eye out behind us for slime and some bugbears.
What does Pass Without Trace do?
Plus 10 to Dex stealth.
So,
Yeah, nobody
And-
notices the
Okay.
fart.
They can't
don't-
track
yeah,
us except by magic.
Yeah, you don't leave
Okay.
footprints. Like if you were out in the wilderness or something, you wouldn't leave any footprints. And they can't track you other than by magical means.
Nice.
Do I still have disadvantage on stealth checks with
You
that
still
one?
have you still have disadvantage, but you now have a plus 10.
Okay.
So you're still clanky, but his magic is trying to do its best to
Shut me up.
counteract your clankiness.
So polishing that turd real hard.
Right. Basically, yeah.
Which way? Which way, Soren?
Clank it in. No?
Let's head to the right.
Yes, the right.
The right? Okay.
All right. So we're heading towards the right. Okay.
Let's see what's down this completely harmless corridor.
Mhm.
Considering we just found a secret door, maybe we should pat the walls as we go.
Yeah. There could be other secrets down here.
Well, you use your mage hand on that side, I'll use my mage hand on this side.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, so I'll use my mage hand to check along the wall, just feeling along for any catches or anything. Secret door.
Okay, yeah, just sort of running your mage hand along the wall.
Because they might have poisoned needles or something in there. We don't want to get our fingers stuck.
All right, go ahead and give me how fast are you guys moving? Are you sort of like moving at a normal pace, but with your
just like a walking pace, I guess. Yeah.
okay? Give me an intelligence check, but with disadvantage.
That is just you say investigation, yeah.
Yeah.
13.
With an investigation, I have such a much better roll. It's
15.
9. Still a 9.
Or just the mage handers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just well, unless you're also running your hand along the wall and like
No.
trying to check.
No.
Okay, so what you got what did you guys get? 9 and a
13.
13. On this corridor, you don't find any secrets.
That's fine.
What do we have?
We'll look for it later.
What do we have here?
Let's see. Aha. Yeah, so you come here.
Whoop.
Yep. So yeah, you come to a door. The door is closed, but doesn't appear to be, like it's not barricaded or anything like that. But the door is closed.
Oh,
Yeah, I would suggest using Mage Hand to open it, just in case.
good idea. I'll stand back over here and use my Mage Hand to open the door.
So yeah, you so you open the door. You look inside the room. You don't immediately see anything. There are you see 3 statues in the room, here, and there. They're standing atop stone plinths.
Oh, great! More statues.
I can shoot them if you want.
And they look like just sort of human nobles.
They probably deserve to be shot.
Probably. Sure, shoot them anyway.
I start shooting noble statues.
So you're sort of taking pot shots at the statues. You're hitting the statues. Nothing's happening.
As soon as I blast their heads off, I'm fine.
Okay. Did you guys move into the room or?
Yes, we'll move in.
Yep.
So I just found out you can use your keys to move your character.
Oh.
Oh, good. Now everyone's dancing. All right.
I'll be hating. It's a new toy.
So as soon as you sort of come into the room,
yep.
As you come into the room, several men step out from behind the statues and other sort of detritus that was in the room. The door is closed behind you.
All right, now I'm inside. Wait, did you guys really just stand behind the statues and let me shoot you? Are you stupid?
The largest one steps forward. He says, and you're looking, and you see there are seven sort of men about the same size. An 8th one that is larger than the rest. And then you see there are 2 figures that are sort of standing towards the back that haven't really they haven't really stepped forward. They're sort of standing towards the back.
Hello, gentlemen.
And the largest one steps up and he goes, "Yeah, there's not really a need to talk. We kind of have a procedure. If you don't mind, this will go quicker if you just let me get on with it. I'm going to need you to empty out all of your money, all of your equipment, put it on a pile there in front of you, and then go ahead and just head back the way you came."
I'm sorry, is this the way to the library?
And he sort of looks around at the other men standing, the other 7 men sort of standing around, and he goes, "Did you not hear me? Money and equipment on the floor, or we're going to kill you."
Huh.
Can I roll a persuasion?
Can you?
Can I try and use like my fame to kind of help us in this?
You can give it a go.
Yeah. I'm going to minor illusion a 50-gallon barrel of rum. It'll say very clearly rum on the front side.
It's 18. And gentlemen, I seem to we seem to have lost our way. Perhaps you good gentlemen could guide us in the right direction. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm Sir Orin Neville Smythe. And this is Archibald.
At the mention of your name, nothing. At the mention of Archibald, you see one of the men sort of nudge one of the guys next to him, and you can see he pulls open like his vest, and he has an Archibald shirt on, and he kind of points at the shirt and then points at the dog. The large guy in the middle is sort of unmoved by this. But he hears his men behind him kind of murmuring, and he looks back, and he sees the one wearing the T-shirt, and he goes, "Is that dog famous?" And the other one kind of goes, "Oh, Archibald," and he goes, "Oh, yeah, we're going to need you to leave the dog too then."
Oh, murder these assholes.
Oh, Soren. Oh, are they trying to intimidate us?
And so the large guy steps forward and he goes, "Wow, you must be the sharp end of this particular stick." Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm going to need you to leave all of your money and all of your equipment on a pile at the floor. Otherwise, me and the fellas here are going to carve you up.
Oh, like right there. And as I point, I'll cast darkness around all of them.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, that was a good roll. 16.
15.
14.
2.
Oh. So everyone was sat so still that I just assumed that my Wi-Fi had dropped again.
That's hilarious.
So there's 8 total?
There are actually 10 total.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 guys standing further back, right?
Yeah, there was a couple of guys that were sort of holding back that you can't quite get a good look at. There we go. Luckily, I did a pretty shoddy job at putting the walls up so I can get these guys through. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where's an undead cat with lots of fireballs when you need one?
Yeah.
Where is the undead cat? There we go. So yeah, these guys are sort of have sort of popped out of hiding around the room.
So wait, the door closed behind us?
Yeah, the door closed behind you.
Is there like a rope or something holding it closed?
You can't see a mechanism that's holding it closed, but it is being held closed.
What kind of a door was it?
It is a stout wooden door.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and then the other 2.
Chew's just gonna start kind of like stretching. Like, all right, boys.
Bit of a stretch.
I'm gonna hunker down behind my barrel of rum.
Going to pet Archibald.
I don't know. Does an illusionary barrel of rum count as cover?
It might look like cover until an arrow goes through it. But right up until that point, it will. You can pretend super hard that it's cover.
I just want somebody to jump on top of it to try to, attack me. That'd be hilarious. I mean, right before I kill them, of course.
The holding back here. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll cast darkness at second level, centered. There.
Centered on the captain.
Just in front of him, where he was kind of pointing at the floor in front of him. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's a 15-foot radius. All
right. So,
actually, yeah, just centered on him. That's probably easier. Just center on the ringleader.
Okay.
So we can't see in there either, then, right?
Nope. Well, I can, but you can't.
Unless Murray has eyes of the or devil sight, whatever.
Eyes of the dark.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah.
I have lots of cool things I can do with my Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Like I can keep knocking them back into the darkness.
All right, and then these two up here. All right, let me just get all the.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so so you guys all right. Everyone's gonna roll initiative. Taking on the bandits in the dark. Is that concentration?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's concentration.
Yep.
Hang on. Let me. Yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes.
All right.
So I'll as I was casting it, I'll kind of step into the I'll kind of step into the limit of the darkness as I'm casting it.
All right. Okay. So and what's the size of it?
15 feet radius.
Yeah, 15 feet. So yeah, just sort of centered on the main guy. So the guys out here, the guys up here are fine, but yeah, everybody within 3 squares of this dude is now dark. Yeah, and so as soon as you cast it, he sort of like bellows like, "What the?" And there's like sort of there's a little bit of confusion. All right, so initiative.
16.
16 for Solus.
15.
15 for Chew. Good. Murray?
3.
Woo! Ready.
Taken by surprise, possibly.
Sir Orin?
14.
Nice.
14. All right. The captain. Oh, he is in the darkness and confused. He got a mighty 4. Still more ready than Murray.
Well, I was coming up with something to say that was encouraging and all that. I just gave up.
You're all, screw it. The bandits are relatively ready to go. There we go. And then the other two figures in the background are also very ready to go. Okay. All right. Let me see.
Is it only you that can place like radius effects and things?
For certain characters, so yeah, on characters, it's only me.
Yeah.
You can do it on your own character.
Yeah.
But yeah, what we'll do is give me bandit number. Put him right there because you cast it on him, right? On the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what we'll do is aura, color.
Are these guys all human?
They all appear human, yes.
So they have lights, torches, that sort of thing?
Yeah, the room is lit in here. Okay, let's see.
How many torches are in the room?
How many torches are in the room? There's quite a few. Like they're sort of in brackets every few feet.
Wow. Okay, these guys that went overboard. That's expensive. No wonder they need to rob people.
Yeah, well, they're also, I mean, if you lived down in a place where a lot of stuff could see in the dark and you could not see in the dark.
Yeah, you'd want to take some insurance out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right. Let me see. Oh, here, let me increase that a little bit. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see where the darkness is.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so up first, the two figures that were sort of in the back. And they are going to...
Can they see through the darkness, or is it just like a void where it is?
It's just a void.
It's just, yeah, it's
Okay.
just sort of a black void.
Event horizon.
Yeah.
So we can see
I'm in the
through
darkness.
it if you're outside of it, right?
No. It's
No,
just
you can't see through. Yeah, it just looks like a big black
Oh, okay.
sphere.
a giant black sphere.
I'm in the darkness.
Yeah. So so this guy is going to sort of skirt around the darkness. So he's going to kind of move like that, trying to stay on the edge of the darkness and not go inside of it.
Yep.
And he will move down. He's going to use all of his actions, and he's going to move down here. Like that. This one,
Hello
this
there.
one is going to do something likewise, down like that. Okay. The bandits inside, so you can hear there's a lot of shouting coming in from the inside of the darkness. You can't see what's going on. Imagine like an Andy Capp cartoon, like where it was just like a big cloud of dust. You see like arms and stuff like sticking out of it. Like there's a lot going on in there. So this guy is he's gonna step up and is going to attack He's going to step up to you. Oh, no, wait. Where the hell is Sir Orin?
Right above.
I'm in the darkness.
Me and Sir Orin are both.
There you are. You're in the dark. Okay, yeah. So he's going to step up to you, Chewie. Both of these guys are going to step up to you and are going to attack you.
Okay.
So they, not him. Let's see. So yeah, they. So they both attack you, and I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit your.
Correct.
Yeah.
15.
So yeah, both of them step up to you, take swords out, try to hit you. They both miss. This guy is going to let's see if he can move intelligently. Let's see how intelligently he moves here. So what we'll do is we'll roll a d4, see which way he moves. So he moves south. His speed
Straight into a wall.
Yeah, so he moves out here and he kind of comes out of the darkness and he's like, what the? You see him sort of come out there. He will, he's going to pull out his crossbow and have a go at you. Let's see. So he will attack you. Nope.
Aw. Can I still try and deflect it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So then I can send it back to him.
Nice.
So this guy is going to move here. So he's going to move this way, and he is going to sort of bump into his companion over here. And he's going to kind of slide down that way. And he is going to attack you, Solus.
Even though he can't see me.
Oh, I thought you were...
No, I stepped into the edge of the darkness.
You stepped in. You stepped into the darkness. Okay, yeah. So he just steps out there and he sort of looks around. He sees. So he doesn't know who cast the darkness, but he's gonna look at the bugbear, look at Chewie, and then he's gonna look over at Murray, and he's gonna go, yeah, and he's gonna take a shot at you, Murray.
Yeah, always the death cultist gets the blame.
Oh, it's a crit.
Oh!
So that's going to be...
This will be the shortest career ever.
9 plus 6. 15.
Wow, that's half my health.
So yeah, he steps out with a crossbow and it's just all punk. He's pissed, you know. All right, this guy is going to see which way he moves. He moves south. And he will move. He's going to try to move down here. God, there's a lot going on here. All right, so he is going to move south down here, and he is going to, basically, he bumps into you. Chewie.
Okay.
If you would like to use your reaction, you can make an attack of opportunity against him because he's in the dark. But he bumps into you, like you can clearly feel him like right there, but he has no idea what he bumped into. So you sort of have a better idea of what's going on.
Crit miss.
Oh yeah, so you swing in the darkness, and you hear a yelp. You think it's actually Archibald that you may have swung and smashed the dog in the head.
Do you want me to roll damage?
No, it's fine. We'll just thematically, you whacked Archibald in the head.
Poor Archibald.
This guy is going to move north.
If you scar Archibald, they're going to have to redo all the merchandise. They might be mad about that.
True. It's just like updating the team shirt, right? You know, just make everyone buy a new one.
So this guy moves north. He kind of comes out of the darkness and he can't see. He's kind of like, where the hell? Where's everybody?
Where is everyone?
Yeah. And then he'll move a little bit to the south and he kind of goes, oh, there's everybody. Okay. Okay. So, that hits Solus. All right. It's somebody's turn, but I can't see them. There we go. Oh yeah, so that guy couldn't see you. That's the guy that took a shot at Archibald, or took a guy at Barry. This guy, I don't see where that guy's at, so we're just gonna delete him. It's fine. You, all right, Solus.
Okay. I will. So I will move. So being as they can't see me, presumably they can't take an opportunity attack on me if I move away from them.
Yeah, you're hidden basically. So yeah, if you move, they can't see you.
Yeah. So I will move. Let's see. So I will move to here.
Okay.
And I'll then start laughing, and sort of say, where I come from, intimidation has a different theme. And then I'll cast Aganazar's Scorcher at this guy at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that will hit. It's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide fire beam.
Oh.
So it will hit those 4 guys. It will hit the 3 guys here and that guy there. Hopefully.
Okay. So wait, which guys? This guy and which one?
So this cluster of 3 guys here.
Yeah.
And that guy there.
Okay. Do they have to make saves?
So that is, if I cast that, that is, what does it say? A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from you in a direction you choose. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
All right. Dexterity saving throw. They
DC
rolled
15.
They rolled 15. 14 plus 1.
So they all dodged.
Yeah, so basically this fire they all take
half the damage, so
what, they take half the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they hear sort of this roaring fire coming from the blackness and they're like whoop, whoop, ah! They sort of dive out of the way.
So it's 4d8.
I might kill them anyway.
Can I try and intimidate? Can I try and make that an intimidation move?
You can, but you'll do it at disadvantage because they can't really see you.
No, they can hear me though.
They can hear you though, yeah.
So that would be 3, 7. Let's see what we've got here. Actually, I'll spend a sorcery point to you make an empowered spell and re-roll.
Gonna juice it?
Sorry?
You gonna juice it up a little?
Yeah, because I rolled pretty crap. So.
Oh, you gotta re-roll the 1s and 2s or something like that?
Yeah, which is all of them in this case.
Aha.
Good choice.
So it's 8, 12. That's better. So that's 21 total.
Yeah, so you kill them. Like all 3, even though they dodge, they're like, huh, but they still just get roasted the
guy around the
flame.
Yeah, the guy around the corner as well.
Yeah, there's column of flame. So all 4 of these guys just get absolutely axed.
Okay. So did I manage to intimidate anyone, do you think?
I mean, what do you like call? Do you yell out anything, or
So say.
So the bandit captain is not intimidated because he can't see, so he has no idea what just happened.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I guess pretty much. Actually, yeah. Forget it. Yeah, they can all. Yeah, because anyone who is going to see it is probably dead now. So.
Right. You're like, thus to all who oppose me, they're all. What to all? Who are you? What are you? Who, are you talking to me? What's going on?
Yeah, what?
And you're like, this worked so much better when I didn't cast darkness. All right, Chewie.
I'm gonna punch the bandit down here.
Okay.
Did that go? Maybe. An 11. I'm guessing doesn't hit.
Does not.
Okay. Punch him again.
Punchy, punchy.
23.
Yeah. What was it?
23.
23. Yeah, that hits.
All right, 5 damage.
Yeah, so you hit him in the gut. He's like, he pukes on the floor a little.
And because I attacked, I'm going to use my bonus action for another attack. Same guy.
Right?
18
Hits.
Nice.
for 8.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you give him a roundhouse kick to the head, and he falls to the floor unconscious.
All right, that's my turn.
Oh, actually, so I take that back. 2 of the guys that were here, the 2 guys that were here, actually are not dead, but they are burnt. And and you can see through darkness, right?
Yeah, I can see them. Yeah.
So yeah, when they get hit, you notice that they no longer appear as bandits. They sort of morph into this sort of amorphous sort of humanoid form, but definitely not human.
Right. Do I know what shapeshifters are?
Give me a nature check.
11.
Yes. You've never seen one before, but you've definitely heard of them.
Shapeshifters!
That's right. And they got hit for 11. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. And let's add them back into the combat. There we go. Okay. Next up is Sir Orin in the dark.
Hello.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
How do I get out?
Sir Orin!
Give me an intelligence check.
Follow the roaring bugbear noises.
Actually, not. Yeah, an intelligence check will do.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, so even though the darkness is sort of spraying up, like you have enough awareness of the room around you, you sort of know which direction to move. You can't see where you're going, but you sort of knew where everybody was, at least when the darkness went up.
Great. So I would have known that, down here and over here was open.
Right. You may run into a guy.
That's okay. It's this way.
Yep. I'll go this way.
So how do you when you go? Do you command Archibald at a charge?
Oh yeah. We're in combat.
Right.
Okay. Here.
What's up? Oh, all right. Give me a strength check.
Okay. That's a non-natural 20.
Oh, guy rolled a 5. So yeah, whichever direction you're going, you're gonna knock a guy prone as Archibald sort of charges through him.
Nice.
Tally ho!
So you go that way. This guy gets knocked prone, like he is now sort of lying prone as a mastiff in full sort of full barding comes charging out of the darkness and just sort of bowls him over.
I'll let's see here. How many? There's a lot of stuff in the way here. How many squares are in between me and these guys to the north?
There is one square.
Okay. I can attack both of them then. So I have a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
So I see them, pay no mind to the man I just trampled.
Right.
I will swing at them both.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
No. So
Okay.
so the guys up here, these are the humanoid non-humans. They're the guise of human bandit has now dropped off of them, and they're just sort of these, not amorphous, but they're sort of humanoid, but without any sort of features. It's like they're just sort of.
Gross. All right.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Yep.
Ah! It's a little better. 15.
15 hits.
Yay.
So which one do you hit? The one on the left or the right?
The one to the right. One on the right.
Got it.
And he will take 1d10. He'll take 9 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, so you hit him. You see your halberd sort of jabs into him. And the sort of bluish blood sort of flows out from the wound.
And let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Okay. All right. It is now the captain's turn, and let's see which direction he goes. He heads west.
Awesome.
Nice.
So the captain sort of heads west. He sort of hits the wall, and he's like, "Oh, damn it!" You can hear a lot of cursing coming from in there. So his next movement will be south. He's got 20 feet left. So yeah, he can move. He moves out of the darkness down here. He is sort of roaring in anger at this point. He finally comes out of the darkness, and you can see, looks like he kind of went face first into that wall a little bit. And you're sort of, Solus, you're watching this whole thing happen. Like, you watch him, like, just walk into the wall, and you're like,
yeah.
He will then use his movement, and he is going to come over here by you, Chewie, sort of stepping over the downed guard, the downed bandit. All right, Murray.
Sorry, daughter was here. I'm going to go ahead and hex the loudmouth braggart, also known as a leader.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go ahead and hit him with some Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Get him with that Eldritch Fire.
No.
You could knock him back into the darkness, which would be quite fun.
Oh, it's a straight line away from me, but it'll be 20 feet if I hit him twice.
Nice.
Yeah, you can get him back into the darkness. Like, basically just go, oh, God!
Actually, hold on. Let me move to there.
Nice.
And try for it. All right.
Then we're going through the other guy as well, which should be quite for maximum comedy.
Okay.
Would that provide opportunity attack?
What's up?
If he gets pushed, would that provide me with an opportunity attack on him?
Not on him, but if he knocks over the other guy, well, you already took your opportunity. You already took your reaction this round, though, when that guy bumped into you and you missed.
Oh, yeah.
That was before my turn, though.
It's still per round. You have one reaction per round.
So when does the round start?
When we get back to the top of the initiative.
Yeah, I'm last.
He's last.
So I got a natural 20.
Oh, that's a hit.
Boom.
So that 19 turns into a 28.
So bits of him will land 20 feet into the dark.
So both of those hit.
Okay, so the first attack does, let's see, 15 plus 26 is 21 plus 7 plus 11, 18. So the first hit does 39.
Oh, so spells don't crit the way weapons do. Spells you can either go maximum damage or roll double dice because the spells all scale up.
Oh, I'll straight up do max damage then. I'll take the.
Okay.
I will take max damage.
Yeah.
I'll do 21.
21. Yep.
And second attack. Oh, 21. Oh wait, no, I drew the d6. Hold on. 19.
Wow.
19. Woo! And you push him back with both hits.
Push him back with both hits.
So yeah, he just goes sailing back into the darkness, back up here. This guy gets knocked prone.
Nice.
And then I'm going to say, to my once and future king, I send you their souls.
Ooh. And this guy just goes tumbling sort of end over end, cursing into the darkness. All right. We are now back to the top. So these guys who are actually not bandits, but doppelgangers. Now that their mask has been removed.
Doppelganger.
You know, I'm good with the Doppler effect. I'll try it on them next.
Some would say doppelbanger.
Oh.
Okay, so then this guy is also a doppelganger. There we go. There we go. Okay. So they are going to move down and engage you, Sir Oren.
As they get into my thingy, I can do a reaction, right? And hit them.
Yeah, you can hit one.
Cool, I'll hit the one I had already hit before.
Yep.
Nice.
Huzzah! That's a 16.
Hit.
I'll take 8.
8 damage. Nice. All right. And now they are going to attack you. So each one attacks twice. So one guy hit you twice. He crit you, and then what's your AC?
17.
Yeah, so the other guy, one guy hits you twice, a crit and a 17, and the other guy missed twice.
Wow. No ones though.
Ow!
He actually rolled double ones, like he super missed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can he instead hit the other guy?
Yeah, he probably in the tangle of things, he's probably gonna hit the other guy. So the first guy hits you for 6 to hit. So that's 10 plus 6.
This is going to be so weird not taking half damage.
Yeah. I raged. No wait.
Oh no.
Soren gets very cross.
So 14 plus, so 21 damage.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
From the one guy, and then the other guy who you hit as he was moving in, and it fumbled up his attacks. His hit hits the other guy for 6. Who the other guy is like, the hell? And he will also be prone. This guy is prone because you hit you got him real good as he was coming in.
Nice.
All right, perfect. All right, so this guy who is prone is he's just going to stand up you know, and he's going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
Actually, both those guys are going to take a swing at you. 19 and a 9.
15 AC, so the 19.
The 19 hits. Okay. He will hit you for 7.
Okay.
And the other guy will miss. So that guy is dead. There we go. This guy is going to take another shot at you, Maury.
No, he's not.
No?
No.
9.
AC or damage?
Damage. I'm guessing does not hit. AC, yeah, 9 AC.
9 AC is a miss. I have
yeah. So like crossbow bolt goes wide, and misses. Let's see. Yeah, that guy already attacked. This guy is also going to take a shot at you, Sir Oren. He's going to sort of hang back and take another shot at you. 20.
Just missed me.
The luck. He hits you for 2. So yeah, it comes. You know, it's a grazing wound. You barely notice it.
Definitely noticed the 21.
Notice that one, yeah. Solus.
Okay. So I can move around these guys. Yeah, so I can move and attack without taking opportunity attacks, right? Because they can't see.
Yeah, you're in darkness, man.
Yeah. So I will call out, do you give up yet? Or do you want more?
Someone calls back and says, more of what? Who said that?
So I will come and I will stand here. And I will then cast Sword Burst, which will hit. So in principle, they have to make a dexterity saving throw. If they can't see, does that make it disadvantage?
They have disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, so they both have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who does?
Oh, hang on. That was just the darkness effect.
Yeah, this guy here. Yeah, I made him invisible. That's just the darkness marker.
His aura went invisible too.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well, I can see it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. So,
all right. I'll make him visible again. But yeah, that guy's just
Okay. Okay. In that case, I won't move up next to him. Probably.
Yeah. Sorry. He's not really there.
That's all right. I will instead just sit back here and say, surrender now, or I will take you to hell, to the leader. And I will cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay. Chill Touch ruined by the Wi-Fi. He dodges due to technical difficulty.
Time to turn your phone into a Wi-Fi hotspot, man.
Oof. I'll go ahead and message Matt, let him know if he is attacking, we cannot hear him.
That was so amazingly effective. He won D&D.
Right? You're like,
well, it was, his Chill Touch froze him.
Right, yeah. It's like, oh, he chilled the hell out of it.
Huh.
There you
Who
go.
knew Zoom had a weakness to Chill Touch?
That'd be really funny.
Oh man, this is so annoying.
All right, so Chill Touch.
Yep. So
you're attacking with advantage.
Yeah, against the leader.
Yep.
Yeah, can I try and intimidate him into surrendering?
You can. He has no idea what's going on though. Like he doesn't know that a lot of his sport. Like remember, he's been in the dark. Literally in the dark this entire time.
Okay. So for the attack, so we'll go to the attack first, I guess. Let's see. It's just a spell attack. Yeah, that's like a 22 to hit.
Hit? Yeah, it hits.
And 2d8. He takes 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
So do I roll? What do I roll? Do I roll with disadvantage for intimidation, or what do I roll?
You just roll. It's just
the
guy doesn't know it's
It's 14 intimidation.
14. Yeah. So I mean, so you call out to him, and you're like, do you give up yet? And he's like, if I could see you, I would kill you. And he starts roaring into the, and you can tell he's not talking to you, or he's not talking in your direction, like he's talking in the other direction.
Yeah.
And you can hear sort of this like swooshing sound, like you think he's got a sword out, and you can see he's got a sword out, and he's like swooshing around.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes that. Whatever it was, 9 necrotic damage, and I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, that'll be it, I think.
Very nice. All right, Chewy.
All right, gonna punch this guy.
All right.
Punchy.
That's a 17. Right, 17 hits. Yep, 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yep.
You drop that guy in 1 hit.
Okay. Then I will turn around and punch that guy with my second attack. 21.
Hits?
Or is he in the shadow?
No, he's out of it.
Okay. So that's 4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
Yep. And I will use a key point to get 2 attacks for my bonus.
Nice.
So first one, 23.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then 5 damage.
He is dead.
Okay.
Nice.
And I have movement. And whoop, whoop. Over here
time to engage those doppelgangers.
Yeah, and then who has more health? Top or
the
bottom?
guy up at the top has more health.
Okay. And I can't see anything. Is it either of them prone?
Actually the guy up at the top is prone.
Okay. I guess I will.
Oh, sorry. Not the guy at the top, the guy to the east.
Okay. Well, I can punch him because I have long limbs.
You gonna punch over the top?
Over a punch.
Oh, are your melee attacks? Your reach is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Got them big old ape arm.
Yeah.
Bugbear. I almost went with Dulcim as the name, but I couldn't do Yoga Fire.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, nice.
All right, so last attack. 24. All right.
Oh, that hits.
For 7.
Nice.
And let's see. I will use 1 more key point to try and do a stunning strike for a con DC of 13.
All right.
That's on you.
Oh,
Con check of 13.
19.
Yeah, he makes it. He's not stunned.
But he thought about it.
Yeah.
He thought about being stunned, and that's what's important. Oh, that was a nice turn, man. All right, Sir Orin.
Hello.
You now have a bugbear literally punching above your you, and two doppelgangers around you.
All right, I'll attack both of them.
All right.
First one, the weaker of the two. That is a 19.
Hits.
5.
Okay. Hits for 5. Very good.
Still up.
He's looking pretty rough. Still up, but looking really rough.
Swing again.
Yep.
That's a 20-something.
Oh, hits.
7.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he's looking extremely rough now. Still up.
He's still up. Jesus.
Doppelganger's got a lot of hit points, but yeah, still up. But man, he looks rough. All right, it is the guard captain. Oh, wait. More turn.
I'll do an action surge.
Action surge. Do it.
Yeah, let's do an action surge.
Another 2 attacks coming in.
Yeah.
Coming in short.
Crap. That's a 13.
Does not hit the doppelganger.
He
dodges out. He nimbly dodges out of the way.
All right, second attack. All right. That is a 17.
Hits. This will probably do him.
8.
Oh yeah. So he is now dead.
Woo!
Yeah, you run him through. He drops to the ground.
Felt like that took like 5 turns just killing this one. I'm not used to non-boomer characters.
you're like, why? How come my damage doesn't have 2 numbers? Why is it a single-digit nonsense?
Taking full damage. I'm not doing base.
I killed less than 5 people in 1 round. What's going on?
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Should I not be hitting 30 or 40 damage?
This is so weird, so alien.
All right, Bandit Captain. Let's see which direction he moves.
All of it away from me.
He moves east.
He's going the right way.
So he comes out up here and he's like, aha!
Oh.
And then he's going to move down right here and he's going to attack you, Sir Orin, as he is in an absolute fury.
All right. And I haven't used my reaction this turn, right?
You have not.
Cool. I'm gonna save it for something else here.
Okay.
I have the ring of shielding.
All right. So he is going to attack you. He's coming at you. He's got a dagger in one hand and a scimitar in the other.
Okay.
So let's see. The dagger is an 18 plus 5. So dagger is a 23. The scimitar is an 18, and the other scimitar is a 14.
Okay. I'm guessing the scimitar does more damage.
You are correct.
I'm gonna use the ring of shielding on that.
Okay. What's the ring of shielding do for you?
I believe gives me access to the shield spell.
Oh.
I can use it 6 times per day, and then at 1d6, it'll regenerate 1d6 every morning.
Yeah.
Cool.
So doesn't that increase your AC?
Until your
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah, right? You increase your AC
Oh.
by...
Is it 5?
If it's a shield
Nice.
spell.
Okay, I'll just do it for all of it then. So,
Yeah, I mean, just on the first attack, you're all, whoop, twist your
Yeah.
little ring, and it's all... Fling.
yeah, F getting all that damage.
Actually, you know what? Let's make it so that it's not a ring of shielding, but it's actually part of Archibald's saddle.
Oh,
So
I'm
like
down
you
with
hit
that.
you hit a button and like panels just go what pop out of the side.
I'm very much okay with this.
All right, so I'm guessing the dagger at 23 still hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just barely.
All right, so it hits you for 5.
Okay.
But the scimitar attacks. So he manages to sneak the dagger in, but the plating, the extra plating that pops out of Archibald in reaction, the spring-loaded plates deflect the scimitars.
Okay. Nice.
Murray.
I'm going to go ahead and shift slightly over this way.
Little slide.
Yeah, line up on the boss man. And let him know your king is waiting for you, and then shoot him.
And he goes, I don't serve a king. And then you shoot
You
him.
will. A totally evil sounding voice. Good lord. 16 and a natural 20.
Ooh. Nat 20 will hit.
Yeah,
16 will hit too.
So 21.
Damage?
And the 16, I don't know if it hits.
16 hits.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. The first one kills him.
Oh. Then I would take my bonus action and move the hex to that bastard who shot me.
Oh, yeah. The guy over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I will hit him with that 16.
Okay. That will hit.
Nice.
And I will do 7 plus 5 is 13.
13. Yeah, you kill him.
Nice.
My king, they come.
2 souls to the tally. Very nice. All right, back to the top. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's still up. All right, so this guy is still pissed at you, Sir Archibald. He's going to try to go in for the kill.
Got to hit a
Actually,
22.
I have a quick question. Can I roll out and intimidate for those 2 guys that are still watching?
The guy, yeah, you can.
Drop your weapons and we'll let you live.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Sure. I think I have +8 to that thing. Ooh, I do have +8 to that thing. That will be a 16 plus 8 is 20.
Yeah, so both of them sort of like they take a look at what just happened, that you just sort of like blasted the leader, blasted the guy over there, and they're both like, they kind of look around at the field and they're listening over towards the darkness. They don't hear a whole lot coming from that direction. They both kind of go up, and you see the doppelganger who doesn't have any weapons just sort of put his hands up. The guy up top here, he drops his crossbow, and he pisses himself just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And the doppelganger doesn't say anything. It just sort of holds its hands up. The guy up at the top goes, yeah, all right, man. Look, we'll just be on our way.
Actually, please put all of your gems and gold in a pile right here.
And they nod to you. They're like, yeah, all right. And you see, the bandit up here. He takes off. He's got 2 necklaces that he takes off. and he drops a pouch of gold next to the crossbow in front of him.
Have them kneel facing the wall on the south wall, and ask them how they close the door so we can open it up again.
And the bandit goes, Oaktroll has he's got a little stone that he pushes. It's a magic thing.
Somebody want to find his magic thing and touch it?
So yeah, he fell here.
Touch my magic thing.
Touch it.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a hand on either of their heads and just ask them questions.
Right.
Just pure intimidation because the blast keeps coming out of my hand. So.
Right. So the doppelganger doesn't really talk, but the other guy seems pretty chatty. You're not super sure if the doppelganger can talk.
Ask the guy, can the doppelganger talk?
No, well, I've never really heard him say anything before. I don't think they can.
Then what use are you? Blast his head off.
The doppelganger?
Yep, blow the doppelganger's head off.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you just give him go ahead and you give him the instant crit. He's on his knees, hand on his head, crit a couple of times, and you kill him. Like you blast the doppelganger's head off.
You should continue to be useful to me.
And like this guy at this point is in full code brown, right? Like he has soiled himself, and he's he's ugly crying at this point, like just full on tears, snot. Just it is not pretty.
Have you guys seen The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
So you know where he sacks him, he goes, I think he just shit himself.
Right. Yeah, you're kind of like, oh, because like, yeah, you blast the head off the doppelganger next to him, blue blood fountains out, and yeah, this guy's just fills his pants and is just blubbering with your hand on his head.
Nice.
But where are you going to store your loot?
He goes, hold on, the dungeon master has to read about it. So he points behind him. There we go. Hold on. Let me. There we go. So he points behind him to yeah, there we go. He points behind him over to the west. Points behind him to the west, like to the hallway to the west over here. Mm-hmm. He says, "There's rooms back there. One was Urktall's room. The others, that's where we sleep. All the stuff's in there. Don't kill me, oh God, don't kill me."
Get a good grip of his hair and say, "Okay, show me."
So yeah, he goes, okay, just don't kill me. So he sort of leads you over here. And he points to the doors, and oh God dang it. He points to the doors, and he points to the one to the north, and he says, "That's Ukthrall's room, that way. He's up there." And then he's all, we don't really go in there. He doesn't like people being in his room. But I guess it doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now, huh?
I'll give you permission. Open the door.
And then he points sort of straight across the east, and he says, That's where we sleep through there. And there's not much, but of course you could take whatever you want.
So I'll go through while they're over there. I'll be going through the body of the leader.
There's Nico.
So actually this door here you can open, but this door up here is locked. And so Nico, sorry. Oh, that was weird that I said that thing. So Solus, you find the little magic thing. There's like this little magic stone, and you can see there's like 2 depressions on it, or 2 little depressions on the stone.
Nice. So just like, I guess I'll open the door or push one of them.
So you push the one on the top, and the door in the room swings open.
Ah, nice, neat trinket, I guess. Was there anything else in the bodies?
So on his body, on Uachtral's body, you find he has a small sack of 50 silver.
Yeah.
And then you also, there's also 3 statues in here as well. At the foot of one of the statues, you can see there's the bones, like long dead bones of some humanoid type creature. And you also see there's a white wooden staff that's broken in half.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'll take the silver, and I'll mage hand the bits of stuff, and just sort of carry them with me after the others.
Okay. All right. So you come in there, and there's a weeping shit-filled bandit.
I'll just say to Sorin, the leader had this to open the door, and some silver here. I guess you may have use for this. So I'll give Sorin the silver.
Oh.
As all the good guys, but not great, pass out in shock.
Right.
What's wrong? He's wrong. He's wrong.
Who are you?
Why don't you hold on to it?
See if does it also open his room here? Does the magical thing that you've been playing with open this door here?
I don't know. I'll push each depression on the thing a couple of times and see if anything happens.
When you push the lower depression, this door opens.
Woohoo! Excellent. So holding onto the guy's head, lead him into the room.
All right, so you head up into that room.
What are we doing with this guy?
We're getting information from him.
Are we bringing him with us?
Sure. Scrap
Okay.
this guy and just drag him with us.
Billy, ask him, do you want to join us?
He goes, I just want to leave. I just want to leave.
All right.
Sounded like he wanted to join us.
Sounds like he wants to go. We'll deal with that after we loot this place.
Are you familiar with Stockholm Syndrome?
So he's just on his knees, like just face in the floor, like just sobbing.
Okay.
All right, so
loot the place.
Yeah, so in here you see there's a big fresco along the northern wall. Like to the north, there's a big fresco that depicts sort of a rugged mountain with dwarves working in caves. And it's actually this really nice fresco. And right below it is this really big like sort of carved into the floor, is this 8-foot long, 4-foot wide tub, like bathtub.
Is there any water in it?
No.
All right, I lay down in it.
Actually, before he lays down in it, look to make sure it's not a sacrificial vessel. Does it collect blood from the sacrificial victims?
But no, I don't think there's a sacrificial.
Hey, blood baths are good for the skin.
Yeah, so
Sure.
I'm just going to start resting in the tub.
So I hear.
So inside the tub, you find a bedroll, slightly soiled, thieves' tools, and an explorer's pack.
Nice.
And then you find a table. There's a table off to the side. You see there are stacks of coins on this table, and a silver ring.
Mm.
He wasn't wearing it for a reason. It's probably cursed.
The ring has several dwarven symbols carved into it.
Okay,
Ooh.
first to make you turn into a female dwarf. Don't touch it.
I'll go and look at the ring.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
Nope.
Yeah. So there are dwarven runes carved into it. It looks like a nice silver ring.
Poke the bandit. Do you speak dwarvish?
This great bandit.
All right. I'll cast comprehend languages and read it.
You see that most of the symbols that are carved on it are common. Like it basically increases the fertility and sexual potency of the wearer.
One ring to rule them all.
Right.
Size is the
Savard
ring?
could use that.
What's up?
What
It says
size is
Savard.
the ring?
It is pretty big. Like it's not like it's bigger than like what you would think would go on your finger. Like, oh, maybe like a thumb ring, but that still seems pretty large for that. Maybe dwarves have really fat fingers. You don't know.
Nice. Yeah. I think Solus will just tuck that in his pocket.
Yeah. And the coins on the table, there's 85 gold, 91 silver, and 220 copper.
Nice. I'll just scrape all of the coins onto the floor, looking for books and scrolls and things.
Yeah, they just shower to the floor. You don't see any books. So Chewy, you're lying in the tub, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to start resting.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Nope, not nature. 21.
Nice.
So you notice as you're sort of lying in the tub, you kind of get your arms and you're looking up and you're looking at the fresco of the dwarves and with the mountain scene, and you notice one of the dwarves actually looks like he's sticking out of one of the caves. Like he's actually coming out of the fresco, like one of the little stone dwarves looks like it's actually coming out of the wall. And you didn't really notice it before, like as you were just looking at all the details, if you hadn't really noticed it, but one of the things looks like it's actually kind of poking out a little bit.
So I'll grab my quarterstaff and just try and tap it.
So yeah, you tap it, and it looks like it kind of moves a little bit.
Tap it harder.
What are you doing? Have you no appreciation for art?
Yeah, so you tap it harder. And it just kind of wiggles a little bit.
That's not how you tap something. This is how you tap something.
Do you?
We're picking up all the coins using mage hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So does anybody actually do anything to the key?
The dwarf
Yeah, the little thing
rock?
sticking out.
I guess I'll
poke it with my halberd.
Yeah, you poke it with your halberd. It sort of, where you see the point, the spot where he's poking, you're like, I'll poke. And you sort of poke it, and it sort of wiggles a little bit.
Try mage handing it sideways, twist it.
I'm guessing I could reach it just by standing up.
Yeah. Oh, you don't actually. You could reach it just by reaching your arm up, man. Like you don't actually have to like even get up out of the tub.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. So you just reach up and you grab it. Do you pull it?
I'll pull it, twist it, bop it.
So it can't. It doesn't twist. It doesn't really twist.
It's all push and pull.
So you pull it and it comes out and it's a stone key.
Nice.
Like it actually, the top of it was like this little dwarf figure.
I found a key.
Ah,
Search the room to see where it fits. Are you the key master? I'm the gatekeeper.
does it look like it came
It's
out
re-
of the hole?
I thought we do a short rest at some point to regain some hit points.
What do you think I'm doing in the tub?
Yeah, I'll grab I'll grab our hostage and just say, "Where are the books? Where are the books?"
Yes, what did you do with all the books?
So the guy's like, "What books, man? What books?"
He's clearly lying.
What books? I'll just start like slapping him around the face. Where are the books?
Hey. No. He doesn't need that. He's been through enough. Here, come with me. I'll take him back into his room.
Yeah. So yeah, you take him. You walk him back over into their quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in here you find there's a bunch of like there's a bunch of like just cots and stuff that are in here.
Okay.
Like or not cots, but like just bedrolls and lanterns.
Use prestidigitation, get him cleaned up, have him sit on his bed, get comfortable, take a couple deep breaths, close his eyes, meditate.
So yeah, at first he's really apprehensive, like he's like, "What are you doing?" And so but like eventually he starts to kind of calm down, and he finds the bedroll that was his, and he sort of sits on it, and he's like, "Okay,
just lie down, stay calm, deep breaths, relax."
Okay, deep breaths,
and sacrifice him to the Undying.
What? So you execute him?
Oh, I'm going to sacrifice him to my king. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you like he calms down. He kind of closes his eyes, and you kind of like of mice and men him. Like you're sort of like, just look away, George. Just think of
Look at the rabbits.
Look at the rabbits, Lenny. Look at the rabbits. Yeah, and then you just blow the back of his head off with some eldritch fire.
I'll just be standing there like, human rituals are so weird. I just
yeah. So
human ritual. It's a ritual of the Undying King.
Oh, interesting.
I'll introduce him to you if you'd like.
We were so close to finding out where those books were.
I'm sure he knew.
Yeah, I guess I'll just rummage around looking for anything that's got any writing on it at all.
Yeah, you're not super sure if any of these guys could read or write.
Oh, if you're interested in writing, I've got a pamphlet.
Have you met the Undying Lord?
Have you taken him as your personal Lord and Savior?
Yeah. He's actually like a death cult evangelist. Like he's just everywhere he goes. What are you doing? Proselytizing and just launching eldritch fire everywhere.
Well,
you see, actually, like one day you're gonna see him take off the robe, and he's like in a white collared shirt with a black tie.
Yeah,
and you're just all, oh,
it's just a televangelist. Yeah.
All right, that's cool, man.
You know your audience.
You're healed.
Well, actually, technically, I've got that power. Guess only 5 hit points left.
Okay, so I guess I'll just go and like sort of sulkily like collapse onto one of the cots and just start to rest.
Okay.
Yep. Finish looting.
Find a place to rest.
Yeah. You think? I mean, you could. The door out there is, you know, if you hit the button, magically close it. You think that this actually, and given that it was controlled by bandits over here, it's probably a reasonably safe place to.
How much was the cash again?
85 gold, 91 silver, 221 copper.
All right.
Nice.
And then each of the bandits, either in their bedrolls or like on their bodies, had we'll say 6 gold.
Each?
Can I?
Or in total?
Can I?
Oh, total. Hold on. Well, I'll just do a total is what I'll do. Let's see. D6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What
So
seconds?
total they had. Ooh, you guys got lucky. Let's see. 12.
The
Told you
monk
I'm lucky.
didn't.
Hold on. 12. 18, 19, 20, 25 gold total.
Wow, nice. Doing a roaring trade, mugging people in the dungeon.
You know, I am a conversion specialist. I'm here. They're just donating.
Just collecting donations for the cause.
I'll walk back to where the pile of coins were, and I'm going to sort of just sit down and start going through them one coin at a time, looking for
Right,
rare misprints.
Hidden meanings in the serial numbers and stuff.
Yeah, just be like looking at the stamps in the coins, just like no.
No. Find one. Aha! Aha! They get the. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
occasionally
3 sheets of paper.
2 coins up
with-
together. And, no,
I'm gonna 3 sheets of paper and randomly write numbers, different numbers along the line. So like 15 random digits, 10 random digits, 25 random digits, and I'm going to do it in 3 different numeric styles.
Right.
And then I'm going to find them magically from one of the bunks later.
nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Well, and you also, you do that thing where you sit down next to Solus and you just kind of. So, I mean, this is a secret government proving ground, right? this whole thing.
Farron's flat.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe there is no water deep.
We've never actually been to the spine of the world. You know that, right?
Your memories
The government stops you.
Yeah.
That's really funny. All right, so are you guys going to take a short rest, long rest? What are you guys going to do here?
Short rest.
Short rest? Okay.
Short rest.
Yeah, you guys definitely a place you guys can definitely hang out for an hour.
Yeah. Cool. Short rest.
I'm going to use not a D100. Oh,
Use
stop.
one mighty hit die. Do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna use 3.
I'm going to use 3 too.
I got a 7, which brings me back up to full.
How lucky are you? I got hurt more than that.
Perfect.
All right. I'm ready to go again. Jerky, anyone?
Sure, I could eat something, I suppose. Just look up from this sort of pile of coins littered around, like.
Oh, was that Explorer's Pack full?
Yeah, it's got all the equipment you would find in an explorer's pack.
Yeah.
Nice.
I only take the rations and the rope.
Okay.
Not the water.
Hmm. What else is in there? Cool.
There we go. Jesus.
Let me see. Can I see that? Can I see that dwarf key?
All right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
do a thorough search of this room to see if there's a
Yeah.
place to stick it.
That's yeah. I will assist.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, Lord. 10.
20.
So Solus, being, you know, the what's the word? What's the polite way of saying obsessively paranoid? That word. Being that type of person, he checks much more carefully. Seeing, you know, he's able to see the, you know, see the writing between the lines, as it were. And he finds several places that he thinks it would go, but of course, it doesn't go in, you know, not the conventional way you would think a key in. It goes in, you know, maybe different ways.
Yeah.
None of them, however, work, and nothing unlocks.
They must all be magically sealed in some way.
I can shoot the walls and see if we find anything.
Just don't touch the fresco. The fresco is I'm sure there's some hidden meaning in the art somewhere.
Yes, you're staring at it, trying to see the hidden figures, whatnot, come out of it. Trying to you know, you're trying to like
be like tilting my head like from like side to side and like, you know, sort of going outside and like
squint at it a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you like Russell Crowe with horns?
Yeah, pretty much.
From A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah. You look, the way that gnome is pointing, you can clearly draw a line from that arm, and like then it will forms a triangle with this beam. And
right, yeah. If you guys were if you were to give him an hour, you'd come back, and there would just be like string tied to like just be everywhere with like notes and things scribbled on it everywhere. Just like, what are you doing in here now? Don't you see?
Soren's not even real. He's just a figment of his imagination.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. That would be so funny. This entire campaign, to the very end, and you're like oh no, Soren's not like. Did you guys notice how we never actually hit anything? Like he's not actually there.
It's all a bit Fight Club. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so. Yeah, get to the very end and be like, oh. Dude, Matt, did you think that Sir Orin was real? No. Like, had him in his head the entire time.
Why did you think all those fights were hard?
Dude, that would be so funny to have one player who wasn't in on it, but the rest of the campaign, everybody else was. One person was playing their imaginary, like a figment of their imagination. And you just Shutter Island the entire campaign. Like you get to the end of it and like it's just him locked in a room talking to himself.
Yeah, the end of the campaign, he walks through the giant magical gate and ends up back in the cell he started in. That's right.
What does it all mean? What are you talking about? Oh my god, that would be so funny. You're like, oh no, man, this D&D campaign had layers, man. We invested in this whole thing, like
an onion cake.
Oh, it
so
was
many layers
on layers in layers, man. Like it was all the way down. That would be so
an onion cake.
The orderlies are like a bugbear, an Aasimar and a gnome.
Don't you remember your character murdered his wife?
What?
The only object that they let him keep is a stuffed dog.
See, Archibald, he's right here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and blow a hole in the wall every 3 feet, see if anything falls out.
So you attempt to blow holes in the walls, like you shoot at the walls. You notice that no matter how hard you hit them, no damage is ever done to them. They never take. There's never even a scorch mark. There's never nothing changes about the walls, no matter how hard you attempt to magically blast them.
My king, I hear your word, and I will stop. Thank you. And then go back and join the rest of the crew.
So when you make this realization, as you're blasting the wall, Solus, give me a perception check with advantage as Murray is blasting the walls.
13.
Yeah, you see sort of right up above Murray, you see this eye, sort of this, looks like this magical eye appear above him and is now moving and is now looking around the room at everyone in the room.
Has that magical eye always been there?
Glance up.
No. That's a new feature. Then the room is you. So you see what looks like the tail end of a cloak, sort of whip out of sight through the wall, through one of the walls, and you hear just sort of this cackling laughter. And then it just sort of fades into an echo and then into nothing. And then the eye winks out of existence.
I'm used to that, actually. No, that's not one of the ones I know.
Wait a minute. I'll just start rummaging through the coins again. Which one was it?
Wait a minute.
Oh, Solus, I found these sheets in the other room. You might be interested in them.
Well, let me see. And I'll start. I'll sort of pick up. I'll get the key and I'll like put the key on one of the numbers, and then like a couple of coins like next to each other. And I'll go, okay. We need to head west. We need to head west. I know it. I knew it would reveal itself.
How far west?
I'll
And then
pull out my pipe and start smoking it. And took you long enough.
It'd be super funny if Murray put all the sheets that he had made together, and it like does that Iron Man transparency effect, puts them all together, and it spells this guy's a nut job.
It's just a dick.
Yeah, just a big dick. Yeah, just a huge veiny fucking balls. Like just.
You know, if only I had thought of that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Just
retcon.
No. I think you have to put them all together, lay them out, put it all together. You got to lay it out.
Put it up to the light. It'll make sense.
Stand to the side and look and pause for us. Let me take a
right.
quick.
You have to look at it. You got to look at an angle. You got to look at an angle up at it like that.
And say, "Oh."
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else is standing back, just watching this. Just.
Yeah. So I'll take the kind of 4 coins that I identified as being critical to solving this problem.
Right.
And just leave everything else.
Just leave it just in a pile. Yeah. You have 4 copper coins.
So there's quite a bit to this place we haven't explored.
All right, let's head west.
So wait, did we explore all the stuff up this way?
Say again?
No, you guys haven't been that way.
We have to head west. That's where the library is.
Maybe there's a way west. There might be west up here.
Your wife and child are here, Matt.
Yeah. There's a door. Here.
Your daughter just rang the doorbell.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, so back here, you find
A closed door.
Yeah.
So yeah, back here you find a bunch of it's like a store closet basically.
Yeah.
You find you find some provisions. There's some food. You don't find any valuables. You do find no, don't do that. It's all good. Don't worry about it. There we go. Okay.
So the door's just flapping open and closed randomly.
Oh, is it opening and closing? Okay, I can't see it opening and closing. Like I thought I couldn't. Is it open or closed now?
It's closed at the moment.
Is it open?
No.
Okay.
You opened and closed it.
What is it now?
It is now
Closed.
closed. There.
Oh, I made it.
I made it through before you closed it again.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what's. Hold on. Let me leave and come back. Okay. Yeah. So it. There we go. Yeah. So inside here, it looks like it was just sort of a storage area that they had. You don't see there's no valuables or anything like that.
Yeah.
Is it open or closed?
It's closed.
Ugh.
Just move us all to the other side. Screw the door.
Hey, made
We
it.
made it. Oh, now the other one's locked.
You closed the other door.
The hell is going on? There it goes. Okay, it should be open.
Yep.
Go now.
Quickly, fly, you fools!
Yeah. Interesting puzzle for us to solve. Okay.
Interesting
West.
puzzle for us to solve. For all of us, really. Okay. All right, where are you guys heading to?
I guess we need to head.
No.
We need to find a way of heading west where we haven't headed already.
Yeah.
So I guess that will be north first.
All right, so you guys are gonna head north? Okay.
I found a little west over here. It's very short west.
Oh, can I guess while I was resting, I probably would have inspected that staff a bit more.
Yeah. So it's broken. You think you could probably? It looks like you could probably fix it with mend.
Right.
Had you mend?
Yeah. Which I don't.
Yeah. So it looks like you could fix it with mend. But if you don't have mend, then you can't fix it.
Okay. Then I will just.
Toss that shit aside.
Yeah, I'll file that away for later.
All right. So you guys are heading north.
Yep, heading north.
Okay. And how are we traveling?
Walking
Exceptionally well.
with our legs.
Okay.
I'm riding a mount.
All right. So you guys go in.
I'll probably be like wandering along at the back, just like looking through my notes, making
Right.
muttering to myself.
All right, so you guys head into that room. In the center of the room lies the bones, skull, rotted leather wing flaps, and stinger of a wyvern, entangled with shards of clear crystal.
Wow.
There's also a throne up here on the diocese. And this room is big. So this room has a massive vaulted ceiling. I think who has dark vision above 60? You do?
I can see 120.
Yeah. So you can see that the vaulted ceiling is about 70 foot high.
Wow.
So there's light down at the bottom, but it obviously doesn't extend up that high. You know, there's a few torches and stuff, but the ceiling is massive. Like it's this massive vaulted sort of throne room.
Is there anything up there of note, or is it just?
No, it's just sort of, I mean, you know, you see like maybe some cobwebs, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
you see there's a throne up here on the diocese. It's a large high-backed throne made of interwoven bleached bones.
Wow.
Each of the throne's bone armrests is carved to resemble a fanged snake.
Interesting.
I can shoot it if you want.
Inspect or investigate.
On the throne?
Yeah.
Okay. 19. So yeah, looking at this thing and sort of like looking at the measurements of it, you think that it looks like there might be a hidden compartment under the seat.
Attempt to find the hidden compartment and open it.
All right, so as you open the lid of the seat, the armrest, the snake armrest, animate.
No.
And they each strike at you.
Told you I should have shot
Oh,
it.
that's no good.
Let's see. What's your AC?
Million.
Million.
17. A million.
So one of them hits you, and it deals
400.
It deals 5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And you are no longer a dwarf.
Yeah. So Delta 5 damage, you said?
5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
He just picked up a lot of dice. That's not a good sign. He's
I know.
missed entirely.
Is this? Yeah, that doesn't help me. Crap. 8.
No. And you will take 10, 30 poison damage.
Is this your favorite poison?
And you will take, so Sir Ord's like, what's in here? The snake's all, they just rip out at him, and he goes,
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, he's like, oh no.
oh no.
Are the snakes still animated?
Nope. As soon as they strike and make their attacks, he drops the lid falls closed, and the snakes go back to armrest.
Okay, I'd like to shoot the snake heads.
Okay.
Just blast them off.
So you blast.
Shall I make a saving throw of death and not tell anyone?
Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah, as long as no one is helping you, as long as you're just laying there.
I'll grab him and like pull him away from the chair down the stairs.
All right. Yeah. So you pull him back. Go ahead and make a death saving throw for me. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
All right. So you blast the throne. But nothing happens. It looks like it's completely impervious.
Why don't we try?
My lord, the throne denies you. Blast it again.
You blast it again, sort of. You sort of blast the throne again. Nothing happens. It looks like it's completely impervious.
And just mage. Can I mage hand open the hidden compartment?
Yep. So yeah, you saw what he did. So you mage hand to open the little compartment. The snakes sort of strike at the mage hand. But nothing. Obviously don't do anything, and then they go back to their armrest position.
Try
medicine check on Sir Orin.
Why don't you?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Spare the dying on him.
18.
Ooh.
18. He is stable but still unconscious. You managed to sort of suck the poison out. And yeah, he stabilizes, but is. Oh, do you have Spare the Dying?
I do, yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, combination of Spare the Dying and your medicine check. He is now stable but still unconscious. Roll a d4 for me.
Who?
Me?
For Orin, yeah.
4.
He will probably be unconscious for the next 4 hours unless he gets some sort of healing.
Ooh.
I will give him 1 point of healing.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So what are you using to do that?
The Asimar Lay on Hands, which is on hit points per day.
Nice.
Yeah. So you put your hand on him, give him 1 hit point. He comes back up with 1 hit point.
Broken the back.
And the
You guys here, coming from the coming from this door over here, you hear sort of a loud noise coming, sort of a loud, like kind of boom, boom, coming from this corridor over here, and you also hear several loud voices that are coming from up here.
I vote we take this back to our previous room.
Take
And
what?
What was in the throne, by the way?
Oh, nothing. It was empty. What you think? Whatever was in there was found long ago by adventurers and looted.
Nice.
I'll pick up Sir Orin and call Archibald.
I was about to say, wait, I'm going to put a pamphlet in the chair.
Puts a little pamphlet.
And carry back this way.
I mean, you think
So you guys in full retreat?
you think we should leave? Maybe they know where the library is.
This door opens,
I'm going this way.
and this door opens.
Yeah.
And coming out of here, you see someone dressed. You see someone dressed in sort of these red, like deep crimson robes. Their face is very pale to the point of, not pale. I would say pallid would be the term you would use.
All right, I'm waiting around this corner.
They come out. The person comes out. Their face is as I said, sort of pallid, and red velvet. Behind them is this massive hulking figure, and the person comes out and they say, "Ah, fresh meat." And give me a perception check there, Solus.
That is a 8.
8. Yeah, so you can see, sort of looking at this person, you see when they talk, and the room you're in is dark, you know, but you have dark vision. You can see a slight glint off what seems to be irregularly long canines.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll be going then.
No, I insist you stay. And she points, and there's a group of guys coming from the north that are sort of similarly dressed, but not quite as nicely as the individual who's come out of this door, and they begin moving towards you.
I will run back down the corridor.
You will beat feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you come out, and your sort of party is clustered around the corner here. Probably, what'd you see?
We need to run.
The party in full route with Archibald tailing behind Chewie with Sir Orin slung over the shoulder is running down the hall, and that is where we will stop today.
Woo!
Okay.
I have to say, I don't like to think of it as a full retreat, as more of a tactical advance in a different direction.
Right. Call it an advance to the rear. Yeah.
We're improving our position.
Yeah.
We're taking an advantageous position
Exactly.
of surprise.
Right.
Maury is actually kind of fun to play, all things considered.
Yeah. We want to make them think that we're running away.
Right.
Well, that's why I want to go to the corner and then just like long limbed, hey-ya!
Yeah.
Just punch a guy that comes around the corner.
If I could attack more often, maybe take 2 levels of fighter, I could keep pushing them back pretty fast.
Yeah.
So the attack action doesn't apply to Eldritch Blast. That's only to
you
melee
suck.
weapons.
All right, well, maybe I'll get an AoE and just AoE down the hallway at some point. Make it a 10-foot wide.
Well, yeah, I mean, eventually, you get, do warlocks ever get fireball?
Yeah,
I
They
think
do?
high enough.
some of them do. They should, because you have 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine's taken with Vampiric Touch.
But yeah, so I mean, fireball is always the preferred AoE.